I think it's working. It is pretty damn cool. Hi, welcome to the Full 42. A couple technical difficulties. Chris is not with us tonight, so I'm running it, and that's when lateness and chaos happens. I'm sure anyone can understand how that works. Chris, if you're watching, good luck with all your stuff. With Kickstarter tomorrow, he's been working on the last light. So if you're around tomorrow, go check that out. And then Chris, I'm sure, will be back with us with a whole bunch of fun Kickstarter chaos news next week. But this week, we are joined with our special guest, Erik Cancél. And that is Erik with a giant K at the end for those that are interested. Erik, thanks for taking the time and joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me on.
And then obviously we have our normal Katia with us.
Of course.
Hi again. So we have a full lineup of fun. We have an interesting topic to go over. I think some people will enjoy it. Oh, he's here in spirit. Hi, Chris. So first thing, because Chris will yell at me, like and subscribe. Everyone helps. So go over and click that button. And then our lineup is going to be talking about Erik and his company, Frenemy Games Studio, stuff that's in the hopper, which I'm excited to hear about. And then we'll actually be playing, would you say it's a variation of your game tonight?
Yes, it's a variation.
Okay. We're going to take you through the lightning round because it is your first time on the show. So good luck with those 21 questions. Our topic is board game and drink pairings. So hope you get your drinks ready for both, not only the top 5, but for the game that's coming later. Nice. So we'll play a variation of the Drinking with Frenemies, which is your game. And then we'll do a little Office trivia and see which one of you knows The Office better. They both think they know it better than the other. So we'll see.
Hey, that's not true either.
I have text here that says I'm going to crush them. So we'll see. So first, I guess, in addition to sharing the hell out of this, which I didn't do yet because of the technical difficulties, why don't we take you through the lightning round?
Let's
and
do
why
that.
don't I take down Chris's here in spirit?
Donnie says he's here in spirits.
Nice. I like it. Well done. Well done.
That's awesome.
Alan, nice to see you again, as always. Long distance high five. And Brett's in the audience too.
Well, was.
I mean, he was. I get it.
No, Chris, see ya.
Chris isn't here. The whole thing's going to fall apart. So you never know what's going to happen. All right. So let us go through this fancy thing called the lightning round. 21 questions that Chris has edited and made up for you specifically. I mean, it's not for you specifically, but all right. So it's just going to be a this or that kind of thing. One of them might have you answer, like come up with answers, but as quickly as you can. Tell me Star Wars or Star Trek.
Star Wars, obviously. I win.
Star Wars,
right.
Good. Favorite James Bond?
Ooh. I'd have to say the most recent one.
Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
Wow, that was our guest last week. Mark said the same exact thing. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. That was pretty quick there. Cookie or cupcake?
Cupcake.
Ninja or pirates?
Ninja.
Ninja over pirates.
Yeah.
1 2 hour. What?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
1 2 hour game or 4 30-minute games?
4 30-minute games.
Wow, that was quick too. Triceratops or Stegosaurus?
A Diablosaurus. It's a Triceratops with 4 horns. So
Oh.
Triceratops.
So
I just learned
Triceratops.
about him. He's very cool.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Andrew.
Me
Andrew's
either.
watching.
Oh, Andrew. Howdy. Okay, deck builder or worker placement?
Ooh, worker placement.
Worker placement. Why was there a hesitation?
Because they're both good.
Okay. All right, here we go. Never speak again or always say what you're thinking.
I kind of do both. So I would say always say what I'm thinking.
How can you never speak and say
Because I don't talk until I have something to say.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. Role-playing game or escape room?
Oh. Role-playing game.
Role-playing game. All right.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones or Han Solo?
Han Solo.
Thank you.
Trying to get me off Star Wars? Come
I didn't make these up. These would be all Star Wars.
on.
This one's a good one. Always be sticky or always be itchy.
Sticky.
Sticky. That was quick.
Yeah, because itchy, you're going to be scratching yourself all the time.
Yeah, but sticky.
If you're sticky, it could be good sticky. You could like lick it or something. I don't know.
So flavored stickiness.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. There's a spider in your house. What do you do?
It depends where it is, but most likely if it's close to a door, it's going out. Otherwise, it's going up into the sky.
Like crush it with a sandal or suck it up with a vacuum?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's usually a shoe or something. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This one is just, I can't get this out of my head. Would you rather sound like SpongeBob or hear everyone else sound like SpongeBob?
I think I would like to sound like SpongeBob because then I don't have to hear everyone talking at me like that.
Okay, fair enough.
I already don't like my voice, so it's like the same thing.
It's
not the same.
SpongeBob is a whole new level of annoyance. Film noir or horror?
Horror.
Horror, quick. All right, here's the one you got to come up with your answers. You ready?
Let's go.
Name the 7 dwarfs.
Ooh, okay. Sleepy. Dopey. Grouchy.
Nope.
That's grouchy one.
No.
Grumpy. Grumpy. I meant grumpy.
Okay.
Dot. Sneezy. And the other 2.
There are 2 others.
Yeah. Happy.
Okay.
What's the last one? Grogu.
Perfect. Yes, he was
Great
the
answer.
adopted. He was the adopted dwarf. You got 6 to 7. Well done. The other one was Bashful. Yep. Okay. Would you rather get a hug from Voldemort or Emperor Palpatine?
Palpatine.
Palpatine over Voldemort.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
'Cause it's that means I've made it up there.
Okay.
I guess.
That's overwhelmingly Voldemort, basically because he seems smooth and Palpatine just seems icky.
Well, I'm sticky, remember? So it's like
This is true.
goes
This
well.
is true. All right. Would you rather never rewatch TV or movies or never see new TV or movies?
Never see new ones because I can't not see the ones I haven't seen again.
Fair enough. Would you rather have extremely pink skin or glow in the dark?
Oh, I would want to glow in the dark for sure.
You'd rather glow in the dark.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Okay. That's not true. And this might be true.
Good.
I don't know about good sticky. So you're going in the dark. So would you rather have eternal sunshine or eternal night?
Sunshine.
Eternal sunshine. And then question number 21. Would you rather design by yourself or design with others?
I've only done by myself, so I would like to actually design with others.
Nice. Fair enough. And that is our lightning round. I would have to say you passed. I think you passed.
Like a C?
No, like a hard B. A couple there. I don't know. Most of them were right, though, I think. And you got the Han Solo one, so good job.
Yeah. A lot of people pick
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it's because we have the Star Wars question first, and a lot of people say Star Wars, but then we get to this question and they say Indiana Jones, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. I mean, he's with Chewie. He has the Millennium Falcon. Like, come on.
I know.
Right.
I know.
I mean, the Falcon is definitely that's an all-in. Like,
Yeah.
have a chance. It's either that or what, a 1944 Jeep. Like,
Yeah. Or his whip. Like, come on.
the whip would be good. I mean,
But
Well, that's a
whipping a hat against the Millennium Falcon.
this is true.
True. Yeah.
And a kick-ass co-pilot like Chewie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I spell your name correctly on this thing I'm sharing out because I don't want to hear it.
It's with the big K.
Big K.
Yeah, I feel like I should do a capital K.
You think with my name being misspelled with C all the time, I would hate the letter C, but my last name begins with C, so it's like I don't have hatred for C.
Your last name has double the amount of C's than your first name has K's.
That is true.
Yeah, quick math.
Fun fact. Bing.
Fun fact. All right, that's there. I'm just sharing some stuff while we're live because why not?
And then we'll be going
self-promotion.
into our top 5.
Well, do we want to do that, or do we want to talk about? I mean, I guess it would make more sense to talk about
The game
more
first.
studio and then go in. No, I think the studio and then into drinking with frenemies would make more sense as a lead-in. So why don't we go into our top 5?
Okay.
We'll start right off with that, and then we'll circle back around to Frenemy Game Studio and drinking with frenemies and what you want to announce on the show.
All right.
So tonight's topic is the top 5 board games and drink pairings, not necessarily games that involve drinking, right? That's the way at least we focused on it. So if you're playing a game and you want to have a drink, what drink do you go for a certain type of game?
Right.
I have 5. One is a double because technically they're both kind of on theme, the same kind of theme. So I'm trying to continue this year with, if we're doing a top 5, I'm coming up with 5. I'm not doing my normal 9 or 10. So I'm although it's 6, and you'll see why. I do have my 5, and I do have them physically present. So,
Okay.
Do you want to lead as our guest?
Sure. Are we all doing 5s and then 4s and 3s and stuff?
Yeah.
Sure,
We'll start
yeah.
with our 5. We'll go around, and then we'll do our 4s.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 5 is the game Stella.
Oh,
You guys heard it? It's in the Dixit universe.
nope.
So it's got Dixit cards in it, but it plays differently. Where are you? You're right here.
Never heard of it.
And I think I can see where you're going with the drink.
So this one I would pair with a dragon fruit vitamin water.
Oh,
We're gonna start off the night nice and easy, right?
Okay. All right.
So
That's your
my number
hydration
5.
game. I
Yeah.
get it.
I thought you were going in with the Stella beer, like the Stella Artois beer.
That would make too much sense.
I thought, wow, that's kind of an obvious one. I like where you went with the vitamin water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was shocking. I've never heard of that one. Does it play like Dixit?
So it's similar, but in this one, you have a little card that you're marking off. So you're putting out 15 cards, 5 cards in each row, and you have a secret marker where you're putting in X's from 1 to 10 options. So the card would read like absence. So you're trying to look at the cards and guess what? Everyone is going to say absence. So you're marking those off. But if you guess one wrong, your turn is over. You can't get any more points. And then it goes to the next person. So if you match with someone else, they get points, but you don't get any more points because you've fallen from the start.
Interesting. Okay.
That's really good.
Nice. I did. There's nothing that says that they need to be alcoholic drinks.
No, I have some that aren't. I say some, but I think it's just one.
I mean, yes, if you know drink names, that would be an interesting way to be clever about your drink names and your games as well.
Right.
Also good to see you, Corey. All right, so Stella seems to be something I need to look at because I like it, but that seems like it's different, which is good.
Yeah, and it's 4 rounds. That's really neat.
Nice.
Neato. And then
All right, that's it. No, we'll give you. Yeah, we'll go that way.
Okay, I'll go with the one that I actually thought we were going to have in common, Michael and I, but apparently not. I picked Dice Miner and beer because in the game you give beer to your opponents frequently. So I figured it would pair well with a beer.
I think that's a really good pick, and there's a reason why I didn't do that and viticulture. I think they were too easy.
Yeah, well.
Yep. Also, I didn't want to have duplicates.
It's the only really obvious one I have. So
we'll see.
But I had to make it there because it's like such a fun game.
Eric, have you played Dice Miner?
Not yet.
It's fantastic. It's super easy to get into. It's fun to replay. But one of the mechanisms in the game is so it's a regular D6, but one of each die has a beer on it. And if you give it to somebody else, you get to draft 2 dice from the mountain. So you're giving beer to people. It's super fun. It's very clever the way everything works. But
it sounds up my alley.
Yeah, it's really. We'll play it when we see each other. We'll play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Miners, this is probably a good point. You probably shouldn't be drinking, just in case they hit the wrong thing. But yes, that's a good point. Well done. All right. So my number 5. This might be a double. I don't know if either of you have played this one, but it's designed by Michael and his wife Christine Petrie, called On the Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Is it on your list?
No, but that was an obvious one.
Yeah. I figured one of you guys were going to have that, so I was like, no,
but
I
none
didn't
of you
put
had.
it on because it's like, it's about drinks.
Okay. So my pairing with this, when you think about the sophistication of the art and the way the game plays, I put it with that sophisticated Jack Daniels. Have it neat, have it on the rocks, whatever, but any of the flavors, the fire would work. I think the fire would go really well with that, but any Jack Daniels and on the rocks would be my number 5 pairing.
Very nice.
Have you played it?
I have.
I played the I don't know if it was prototype or if it was like pre-production or whatever you call it. Like I think it was before it was before their Kickstarter, but it looked like it was ready.
Yeah.
Like all the components looked like they were pretty much final. So but I did.
You did a great job. Eric, you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
You
game.
did a great job with it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right, that was my number 5.
Yeah, I like the Mancala mechanism.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah, they did a great job. Also, it's 25th century. I mean, I know it's Pentry, but 25th century, I think we might have talked to them about like companies that are like auto buys. When I see that lately, I know the product is quality. The gameplay is going to be good. Like they've been making some really good stuff. So, all right, that was my thought. We'll go down to Eric and number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I've got Super Mega Lucky Box that you introduced me to, Michael. On that one, I got something here. I pair with anything that has this color, and it's usually, Gatorade, Powerade, whatever. Yeah,
because of the blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get a copy?
I have 2 copies.
2 copies.
So that because normally I have a large gathering when we do game nights, and people like that one. So it's what is it? 6
Each table
people?
gets one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only 6 people, and I usually have 8 or more. So I needed 2 boxes too.
Where did we play that? Was that Origins?
It was Origins.
And you go out and get 2 copies. Pretty good.
Yeah.
It is a good game. I don't know. I know a few people that like it better than Silver and Gold, and I still think Silver and Gold is, in my book, it's better. But I do see the draw to Super Mega Lucky Box, like the way the numbers work and everything. I just think it's just something missing from it. I don't know what it is, but it is a good game. And it's at the ready. I mean, it's right there for me to grab anytime. So good pick. Good
All
pick.
right. For my number 4, I'm gonna go with Dead of Winter and a hot chocolate.
Wow.
Nice.
I did not see that one coming.
Winter
Yeah,
is
because
coming,
it's
you
in
need
the
some
winter
hot
time.
chocolate.
It's cold and you're starving, and I figured like with a hot chocolate, it'd just be perfect.
Yes.
With the marshmallows in it. You gotta have the marshmallows in it.
The little ones or big ones?
The little, well, not the mini ones, not the teeny tiny, like
Not those, like those.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I don't like the micro ones that dissolves into.
No,
froth.
they disappear before
They
you
need
even
to still be there. Yeah. So some marshmallows in the hot chocolate. But yes,
That's a really good pick.
I thought so.
I'm still sharing out our show to people. So
Oh, all right then.
just let me
And
know.
it's your turn for number 4, right?
It is my turn. I'm curious if they make little skull marshmallows. Like I guess around Halloween, maybe they would have some
Maybe.
skulls, and then you drop them in your hot chocolate while you're playing. That would be pretty
Dead
cool.
Winter? Yeah, that would be cool. That
All
would
right,
be
shared
very cool.
shared on 3WS, shared on 42, shared on the Society. I think I'm good with that. Anyone else can find us some other way. Laura says with Bailey's, like hot chocolate with Bailey's.
Or maybe just the game
I mean,
with
yeah, people have
Bailey's.
coffee with Bailey's, so
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
one. Or it's just Bailey's on the rocks while you're doing that. That's pretty good.
Bailey's on the rocks is always a good option.
Yep. You ever have tequila rose?
Yeah. That's good too.
It's like a strawberry quick.
Yep.
It tastes just like strawberry quick, but it's like a Bailey's type of liqueur.
dangerous.
Very good. Very dangerous. Very good. All right. My number 4 might also be a duplicate from one of you. I don't know. When I think of this, I think of a certain thing. But number 4 is going to be Sheriff of Nottingham.
Okay.
And I'm going to pair that with. Oh, my box is backwards. Mead. Just a straight mead. If you've never had mead,
good pick.
mead. It's a card in the game, so I think it's a little bit cheating, but it fits. There we go.
That's a good one. I was looking at my games earlier trying to find which one would go well with mead, and I completely forgot about that.
There you go.
So
I figured you'd have one of the Viking games on there, like the Raiders. Yeah, one of those, and that would be paired with mead, but
I almost did, but I did not put it on. It's a
I
great
like
game.
Sheriff.
All right, back to Eric.
Well, wait, have you played Sheriff?
I have not played that one.
Ooh.
You haven't played that?
Mm-mm.
It's got one of our conversations was like game components, and there's 2 components that I adore in the gaming industry, and one of them, if not my favorite, is in that game. There's a snap pouch. You know how the game plays?
Writing it down now. It's going on my purchase list now.
You'll get 2 copies by the end of the week. So the way the game plays is everybody takes turns playing the sheriff, and you're trying to get certain goods into the party. And the sheriff is going to try and call your bluff. Maybe not, but usually they do. If you are caught and you're not lying, then the sheriff has to pay you. But if you're caught and you're lying, then you have to, like, there's a whole bunch of things that go on with what you're trying to get through. But the pouch that you're putting your cards in have this snap. And while you're just messing with each other, and you know you're lying and you've almost got him to believe you, but then that snap goes off, it's fucking demoralizing. It's one of the best things in games, I think. So yeah, definitely. I'm not sure it's worth grabbing the 2nd edition because the 2nd edition removed the clasp, and now it's more about if you touch the bag, it's considered to be opened, which I think is just, I don't know.
The 1st edition. Got it.
Grab the 1st edition. Yeah, so that's my number 4, and then
That's a good pick.
I thought so.
Yep.
Eric, you're number 3.
Number 3.
I mean, come on. The snap's a real thing, man.
I believe it. That's
Chris
I
is.
know it's Chris. Chris is nagging him on the peanut gallery. No.
I get like Chris on the show better than in the comments. I don't know about this.
He's just trolling you at this point.
Also, that's a good one too.
Oh yeah.
What would you pair with Honey Buzz, Brett?
All
right, Eric, you're number 3.
Number 3, I've got Sagrada with a Malbec wine.
Ooh, specific.
Very on point with that one.
Yeah. You guys sit, think about your moves, have a nice wine. You're good.
Very good.
And it's a fantastic game, and I love wine, so I approve of this pairing.
Double
that would work with Honey Buzz.
Yeah.
So how do you play Sagrada? You just play base Sagrada, or do you have some of the expansions that you throw in?
I don't know if you could see. They're here.
Oh, yeah.
If you go up, I have...
Yeah, the 5/6. Yeah. That's the way to play it. That 5/6, the private wheel is... I won't play it without it. It does so much more for the puzzle. I mean, I guess if you're new to the game, then maybe just play base. But the way that wheel enhances the puzzle, like knowing half the puzzle already, it changed the entire feeling of that game for me.
Yeah.
Even though it says 5/6, which is the wrong name to call it, like that should have been called something else. It's playable at all counts, but that wheel, man, is so awesome.
I think they just announced the final expansion.
Glory.
Yeah, I think I just saw something about it recently.
So the Sagrada has 3 facades, and they're called Passion, Life, and Glory. So this is the 3rd of the facade expansions.
Cool.
They're good. They're good.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they put in it.
Sagrada is awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. That was a good one.
What are we at? Number 3?
Well done. Yes, number 3.
Number 3. So I'm going to stick with the Floodgate games.
Ooh.
I'm going with Bosque and either like warm apple cider or mulled wine because it's like fall, and I'm going with the apple cider type, like spiced hot beverage.
So a hot cider.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be the hot.
Yeah, because
like
mulled wine is warm too. So
yeah, so mulled wine. Yeah, it's like a spiced hot wine, and then warm apple cider. It has like that spicy, like cinnamon kind of flavor, and it's warm, and it's usually like you put it on the stove and you put a bunch of stuff in it, and then you let it simmer, and then I just feel like playing Bosque with that would be very fall like.
So to go to Brett's point from earlier, when you said cider, I immediately went to we have a local 1911 which does hard ciders. And there's Angry Orchard. So you said cider, and I immediately went to
that kind of cider.
Yep. But a warm apple cider is that's a good pairing.
Yeah. I figured it was a soothing for the soul type of pairing.
That's good. Good pick. I guess that's me, huh?
Yep.
It is.
Right.
It is.
This is where I have 2 because they're kind of about the same thing, and it'll make sense.
All right.
I don't know if Daryl is watching. I know Adrian doesn't, but if Daryl and Adrian are watching, Speakeasy Blues.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. So, it's a very underrated game. I don't know if Artana really did a lot of marketing around it, but it's very well done. The art style is kind of minimalistic. But basically, it's about a speakeasy. So
what's a speakeasy?
Like an underground bar during Prohibition.
Oh, okay.
So they kind of have them now where it's somewhere you go, like a barbershop, and then there'll be a hidden door and it's a bar. Now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Lance. It's good to see you, Lance. When are you coming on the show again, Lance?
It's been a while.
Also, I think Battlestar is over there in the corner. Yeah, we need to get you back on the show. Yeah. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. But he says I do. But yes, the cover art is great. I mean, the art in the whole thing is really, really good. I guess I can bring it a little bit closer, but
So is it a dice, like a dice placement?
Like dice allocation, you're putting dice in certain places to be able to get cards, depending on what you roll, right? In certain areas of the board where you can and cannot spend them. But I thought this one was more. I just invited you. You got to come back on the show. We'll talk.
We'll make it happen.
A lesser known. I thought this one was more well known than it is, but a lesser known is the Opulent.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about the glare. Again, you're kind of running a club that's also doubling as a speakeasy.
Okay.
Got really cool components. Again, it's got some dice. Plays completely different than Speakeasy Blues, but it's still got that speakeasy feel. It's more challenging than I thought. It was really hard to beat. It's co-op, but it was really hard to beat. I remember enjoying it. It also has that thing that we talked about where it's got like the real people as the art.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot of people like. But they both kind of rock speakeasies. And for that reason, I went with the only way to have Scotch single malt neat when you're playing those games. Don't have a blend. Blends are okay if for certain reasons, but single malt.
I am not a Scotch drinker, so it's like
it's a good one.
It's okay.
The right Scotch. Otherwise, it's like drinking gasoline.
Yeah, probably.
I think this is a really good one too.
Sure. I've never played Fireball Island, but Andrew, you probably missed at the beginning when I don't know if I said it before we went live or after. Actually, now that I'm thinking back, but I tried to pick stuff that was less obvious. So the Fireball Island and Fireball would fall in that probably the obvious category. Same with the viticulture and wine that Brett mentioned.
Yeah, and if I missed Stella and Stella Artois, I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very leading.
Yes, very.
Yeah. And you came out with vitamin water. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Where's left field? There we go.
That was good. But yeah, I feel speakeasy, right? If you're going to some sort of underground club, you're probably rocking some single malt Scotch. Like that's just happening.
Cool.
All right, that was my 3. Eric, your 2.
Number 2, I've got the game Mysterium.
Ooh.
Have you guys played it?
Yeah.
Nope.
No? Oh, it's very good.
Fun fact, the actual playtime on that game is 42 minutes.
42 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I have another game of theirs that's like 38 minutes or something.
Very specific.
That's fun.
Yeah. But with Mysterium, Crackberry. It's a cider.
Crackberry?
It's by Bishop Cider. They're a local brewery here in Texas.
Ooh.
But the name is Crackberry. I don't know if we can do this, but
it's Crackberry.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not sponsored. We don't get any promotions.
So I don't know. Let me see.
Cranberry, blackberries, apples, and crack with an asterisk. Interesting. Does not contain crack. That's hysterical. What does that say? 6 or 8%? Yeah.
What are you? 6.
6%. Nice.
Cool. I like ciders.
Yeah, if you guys actually come down to Dallas, they have a arcade. It's called Cidercade, and they have a bunch of different ciders you can try and play games.
Very cool. Maybe we'll have to make a trip, and then we visit you, and we visit.
Yeah, because BGG is
Chris.
Right
well,
here.
And Chris is in Texas, so.
Oh yeah, perfect. Boom.
Well, here you go. You have a visitor.
There you go. There you go.
You just got to come through Syracuse first. Like, come from where you are to Syracuse, and then go down. We'll all go down to Texas together.
Sure. You got to pick him up.
Road trip. Well, I'm sure he'd be on my way down anyways.
Yeah.
Like he's on.
That should work.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I feel like Mysterium is a game I should really play at some point. Yeah. I feel like I've missed out on not having played that.
It's a good one. It plays differently, right? And if you're one side, you're playing the ghost trying to get people to guess correctly. On the other side, you're the people trying to guess correctly.
Yeah, so it's a ghost that was murdered, and you're
Okay.
telling psychics who did it. Like it's kind of like Clue. You're trying to have them guess who did it, where, and with
Okay.
what. But you're giving them cards to guess what the actual clues are. So it's very,
Okay.
very neat.
It's a good one. And I've heard what Lance was saying, that the Polish version is better, and I have the same one that Chris is talking about, and I'm not going to try.
Oh yeah.
It.
Yeah.
But I've heard
yeah.
it's better. I don't know why it's better. If it's subjective or it's actually like better art or better components, or are the rules different? Like I don't know what actually makes it different or better, but I've heard that multiple times.
Right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh sweet. Perfect.
That's a good one. Mysterium's great.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Over to you.
We're on number 2, right?
Yes.
All right. So for my number 2, I'm going with, okay, maybe that one is obvious a little bit, but I'm going with the game Citrus
Don't even.
and a screwdriver, which is what I'm drinking right now.
Well done.
Vodka orange juice. The game is so fun and so underrated. And it's a tile placement game where you're building your plantations, and it's sort of area control and route building, and you're connecting fincas, and you're harvesting and pulling back your workers, making money, and then it allows you to buy tiles to go. I just really, I think the game is very wholesome. Like you have the market. The way that you draft from the market is you have to pull a whole row, but you have to make sure you can buy each tile from it. So like there's a specific way to grab your tiles that you're going to place down. And it's such a gem of a game. And you just don't see enough people playing it, in my opinion. And of course, the orange, So that's why I picked the screwdriver for that pairing.
So you said in Citrus, you're making fincas?
No, you're connecting to fincas with your plantation. So
Okay.
your plantation tile.
I have a two-part question for this.
Okay. So when you grab plantation tiles, there are green one, pink, orange, and yellow, I think. And you're placing them on the board, and you're connecting to fincas. And the way that you connect to the finca is around the finca, you can connect 4 different colors of plantation, but you can't have duplicate colors. So that's where on the board your route building starts to really become interesting, because you can't connect anywhere that you want. You have to make sure that that finca doesn't have that color on it, and there's rules around how you can attach or grow your plantation depending on if you're able to connect to another one. So it's a really clever game, and yeah, I just really like it.
I really like it.
I really like it. I think it's great. Why is he asking for me to say finca more?
You were definitely saying finca. But no, 2 questions. One, what is a finca? And 2, there's a game called Finca. Do they have any relation?
No, because that's the game Finca right there. That's a different game altogether. I think it's like the building, like I don't know. It has to do with orchards. I'm not 100% sure what it means, but the other game is also fruit related. So the game Finca, there's a rondelle mechanism in it. And if I'm not mistaken, you're trying to collect enough fruits to be able to fulfill like some of the tiles that are on the board, and you collect them. There you go. There's the definition. What? That's funny.
My finca.
Yeah.
But yes, so very different games, both really good though.
Okay.
And then you need the screwdriver to go with it.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's the important part, really.
It's my go-to wedding drink right there. Screwdriver.
It took me years to be able to drink it again, because in high school I had too much of it at my prom.
Ooh, story time.
So it took me a long time to be able to even stomach it. Yep.
That was Sambuca for me.
Yeah, I could see that. That
Ooh.
stuff is disgusting to begin with.
Brutal. Had a whole
Yep.
bottle. It was not good.
Oof.
Gross.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yep.
Copy.
And now it's going to be your turn
It is.
for number 1.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought I'd share another one of our things.
So Lance is saying Finca is the game that caused the Crash Games to go bankrupt.
Oh, really?
What? I don't know. It's not. I mean, it's on my version. It says Franhouse. Fran. I don't know. But it was hard to find. Actually, it's. I don't think it's in print anymore.
Might have gotten redone.
I don't know.
Interesting. That's a fun fact of the episode. All right. So my number 2.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay. So, it's one of my more favorite games. It takes place in the South Pacific. It's a Stefan Feld game, which typically they're very long, and I don't want to sit down and play too many of them. I don't care if you hate me for that or not. But Bora Bora, if you haven't played it, it's just fantastic. It's unforgiving. The way the game plays and certain things come off. I'm going to fuck something up, I'm sure. Oh, this board. If you don't get the right thing at the right time, you don't have enough to pay for it. It's gone forever. It fucks up your whole plan. It's very unforgiving.
Great.
Huh?
Sounds great.
It's awesome. It's a really good one. If you haven't played it, it's worth it. It's a little bit longer of an ask. The box says 60 to 120. It's probably accurate for 2 to 4 player. First time, it probably will take a little bit longer, but it's what? I don't know.
Because you said you might hate me for it. The Feld comment.
Oh, no, not that. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. But yeah, I would. It's also got one of those things that I said I love. It's got that board where you're taking stuff off your board and putting it in the map, and it's unlocking stuff on your board, which I just adore. And then since it's South Pacific, and on the island of Bora Bora will be coconut palms, pina colada.
Ooh.
Have some kind of tropical drink to go with something
in a coconut with the umbrella.
Yep. So Bora Bora was my tropical. Pina colada is my drink.
Cool. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, Bora Bora is great. If you haven't played it, neither of you have played it.
No,
I have not.
It's deep. There's a lot of. If you're prone to AP, it could make the game last way long because you're trying to figure out now how do I adjust and crunching the numbers of what's available, where can you still get your points, what's the best move for those points. But if you just play it, the game is really great.
Thanks, Chris. Now I have the song stuck in my head.
Next week will be games and song pairings.
Ooh, we totally should do that. Write it down. Write it down.
And it's a thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Get ready, Chris. We're screwed. All right, so that was my number 2. We'll go on to number 1, Eric.
All right.
So number 1. It was too obvious to put my own game at number 1. So then I'm not going to do that.
Fair enough.
Pull up this little nugget.
Last
Have you
message.
guys played Last Message?
No.
So this actually we got when we went to Germany. And in this game, you're playing there's a thief and a victim. And you have maps. So let me see.
I just wanted to see it bigger. That's why.
So there's maps that where's my finger? There it is.
Where's my finger?
Back here,
Yeah.
back here, there's a large map where one person picks a single person or thing, and then the other person has to give clues on. Where's my finger again? There
On
we go.
what it
So
is?
the other person, gives clues about that person or thing, but then the thief gets to erase certain boxes per round.
Oh my gosh.
So you're getting these crazy messages, and you're trying to look on the board for the thing or the item.
Oh, nice.
So as it progresses, you can erase less and less boxes. So you can only write the word once, or the thing, or pictures as well, but you can only do it one time. But
that's cool.
Fun game.
Huh. All right.
And-
well, I gave you Sheriff of Nottingham, and you just gave me Last Message.
Last Message. Very good.
And what's the drink pairing?
Oh, a Stiegel Radler. Oh.
Oh.
This
Oh,
guy
what?
is delicious. My favorite beer.
Okay.
Grapefruit beer.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that.
Oh, it's delicious.
I
It's
don't
got
understand.
grapefruit in it.
I don't understand why people like grapefruit. It still baffles me.
Have you had this?
It's so good.
Have
No,
you had
it
this?
Not the-
It has
I'm not a
grapefruit.
huge Radler fan, but
You-
the
Next time
the
I see you, we're
grapefruit
gonna try
is
this.
brilliant.
All right. Next time I see you, we will try it.
All right. It's delicious. I'm gonna change your mind.
I don't believe it for
All
a
right.
second.
You gotta swap things back. I'm all like,
Oh,
um,
all right.
yeah.
There we-
Okay, so so it's my turn to go number one. So my number one is, I think, really fun. I decided to choose Santa's Workshop
Ooh.
with eggnog. Well, actually, spiced rum and eggnog, or mimosas. So it depends on what time of day you're gonna play it at Christmas time.
Mimosa?
So
Okay.
I love Christmas.
I'm coming over for Christmas.
Yeah. If you play it in the morning, then it's with a mimosa. So for those who don't know what that is, it's sparkling wine and orange juice mixed together, and it's fantastic. And then if you're playing it later in the day, then you do it with the eggnog and spiced rum. Spiced rum. Yeah. Captain Morgan. Yeah.
I don't see any reason why you're not rocking eggnog in the morning, though. I mean, I think that's perfectly
because like when you open present, you have your mimosa with it in the morning. Like,
Okay.
it's really good. And then you just keep refilling and refilling. So and Christmas is amazing.
That's true. You can't really do that with eggnog. You can only have so much eggnog before you're in the bathroom.
That's the beauty of the mimosa, is it's nice and light, and you're getting your vitamin. You're getting ready for the later day drinking.
Fair enough.
And it would pair perfectly with Santa's Workshop on Christmas morning or Christmas afternoon.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Although I'd be scared to try Hibbs Roadhouse whiskey. Some bad shit could really happen. I mean, I've been to Hibbs. I know some shady shit happens over there. So I don't know. Depends on who's giving me the whiskey at Hibbs. Maybe I'd try it. And yes.
Chris is laughing at me getting vitamins. It's important.
Yeah.
And also for those that haven't played Santa's Workshop, it's a worker placement that you're gathering resources and you're making toys. And they have a new edition coming out, I believe this year. I think it's coming out this year, the one that Matt was working on.
Matt's working on? Yeah, I think so.
The art is all redone, so it's going to be super nice, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. That's Elf Creek, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. That's a good one. I still don't know about them. I don't think it's Santa's Workshop and mimosas, though.
Nutritious
well-
and delicious.
It's true, and they are.
Try it.
No.
You have
I know what a
You
mimosa
need the
is.
right
I just-
ratio, though, of like orange juice and sparkling wine. Like it's
No,
It's
my,
a
my, my
certain
wife
ratio.
says it's a dash for the color from the orange juice.
Yeah. It's like adding grenadine to anything. You're just doing it to make it colorful. Cool. So is it me? As you both drink, is it drinking time? Okay.
It is. So
We missed an opportunity. We should have done a drinking game during this. Damn it.
it's okay.
Yeah, we should have done something like every time. Whatever. All right. So my number one. I'm lucky enough to have a copy. It's obviously a pre-production prototype copy of the game, but it pairs really well with one of my favorite drinks, which I had a lot of at PAX recently. So I'm gonna flip it. It's gonna be my drink first, and then the game. The drink is a
Oh,
smoke.
I know the drink.
A smoked old fashioned.
Oh, yeah.
So I love old
Sitting
fashioned.
back at the board game cafe with a, yeah.
Yep. So at 3WS had an event for Stuff of Legend at the Queen and Rook Cafe in Philly. The owner, Edward, and his wife, they're amazing people. The cafe is beautiful. The food is great. And they do these old fashioned smoked. So they put the little thing and light it on fire and smells like a campfire. It's amazing. So if you're in the Philly area around PAX or at any time, go see the Queen and Rook. I have this. That's them. And then since it's smoked, in order to get it smoked, you have to light it on fire.
Well played.
Thank you. We've talked about this game quite a bit on the show. Peter and Brad are friends of the show, friends of ours. Flamecraft is amazing. But when I thought about what I would do with an old fashioned, or at least a smoked old fashioned, Flamecraft is the game. So could have went with Fireball Island with the flame, but that wasn't even on the radar until Andrew had said something. But yeah, Flamecraft and a smoked old fashioned would be my number one.
Nice. Well, and then Andrew said any baseball game and Screwball, but I don't know that there's any good baseball games. Is there anything out there that's good, that's baseball related?
Mike Fitzgerald's got the baseball highlights 2048 or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. But there's one of those. There's a couple. There's oh man. There's what was the one? Was it not Dice Hate Me? There's another card game, and they like Richard Lanius is a character. Like a bunch of designers were like characters in the game, and they look like 1989 Topps baseball cards. They were really cool. Like
cool.
The design that they went with was really neat. I mean, some people would disagree with that. But it's only good.
That hat and
It's only good if they're playing. Otherwise, I can't watch baseball. I'm more
watch
hockey.
baseball?
I can't. Unless it's the Yankees, I can't watch baseball.
Oh, yeah, no. It's the Blue Jays all the way.
Don't say that. You're going to wear a hat soon.
That's
No.
true.
I'm not a traitor like Daryl Andrews.
That was a bet, and
that's
you
what
honored
I'm
the
gonna
bet.
call him
No. It's not about being a traitor. He honored the bet. If you make a bet and you lose, you honor the bet. And it just happened to be the right hat on the wrong person. That's all.
Yeah.
Dave, good to see you. Hope you and Di are doing well. And yes, smoked old fashioned. I mean, old fashioned at any point, but if you can get it smoked, if they offer getting it smoked, then yes. And I like Andrew's thing here. Although I don't need an excuse, like just pour Screwball into a drink. Like you're
It's
good.
delicious.
Have you, Eric? Have you had Screwball?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
That's good.
It's so good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
First time I had,
so aside from baseball, what game would you pair it with?
Screwball?
Like aside from something baseball related, what board game would you pair Screwball with?
peanut butter whiskey. So
I know I'm trying to.
Man, that's a good one.
Just because of the colors.
Oh yeah.
Obscurio.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything that would be yeah, I mean, I would need like a game that has peanut butter jelly something, some kind of peanut butter something, but I don't have anything. I don't have a lot of food theme game to begin with. So
Yeah, that's a really good question.
yeah, any game, I guess.
I mean, it goes with everything. So
It
yes,
goes with everything.
peanut butter
Yeah.
whiskey. Oh, I got to get back to you on that one. There's definitely a good pairing for that one, but
And we can always put it in the Discord at some point in the episode chat.
yeah, I'll have an answer by So Eric, after and this is a good time to tell everybody. After the show, we head over to our Discord channel, Into the Bat Cave, and talk more nonsense because we don't get enough talking during the show. We want to do more talking after the show. So if you wanted to do more talking with us, we would be over there.
Sweet.
But there will be an answer to that screwball. I mean, I appreciate that, Brett. Thank you.
Aww.
Yeah, that's very nice of you. I don't know if Bruce Wayne would be a peanut butter whiskey. He would be more of the single malt Scotch guy. I would.
Yeah,
think.
it's too
I
fancy.
don't know if he's rocking the fancy 35% peanut butter flavored whiskey. I think he's just going straight up single malt. But I mean, I have no problem playing Batman with Screwball. Like anytime do that, I have my copy. I would love to play it with anybody while drinking Screwball. I'll play anything while drinking Screwball. Honestly, no reason. It's a good thing that I'm not drinking Screwball during the show because it would be way worse.
Agree.
So dirty. It's so dirty. All right, so that was our top 5 pairings. There were some. Eric, you gave me 2 that I've never heard of, so that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Win.
The last message seems wicked cool.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah, that was yellow. Yeah, it looked like the player count and everything. It looked like yellow's.
Yeah,
signature.
it is yellow.
Cool. Well, that's good to know. All right, so why don't we move along? We mentioned at the top of the show, you are Frenemy Games Studios. For those that don't know, Drinks with Frenemies is available everywhere. If it's not, it should be.
So it's available on our website, and we did sign a distribution deal with Asmodee, so it should be coming to a store near you guys very soon.
very nice.
Well done.
Congrats.
Thanks.
And there's a couple selections.
So currently we have 6. The ones
Okay.
he's holding up from left to right. We got retro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, retro or millennial, not safe for work, politically incorrect. Then the big guys, we have original and explicit.
Well, this was a test. You didn't know there was going to be a quiz, did you?
No, those 2 are the big guys. So
Yep.
explicit and our original. So the nice thing is each game is its own base game. And
Okay.
they're all playable by themselves, or you can mix them together or mix and match, whatever you want to do. The nice thing is they're all numbered and they have the edition name on the bottom of the card, so you can separate them out afterwards.
Cool.
I haven't even opened up those. I mean, these are open because.
And how does the game play?
So everyone's dealt anywhere from 3 to 7 cards. After that, you're just choosing whichever card you want to play on your turn. So for instance, we'll just do this card right here. Let's see.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me make you bigger. That's what she said. Bigger.
All right.
All right.
Battery's not included. If your phone battery has pick.
So the player who would play this, they would check their phone. So I'm going to check mine.
I'm at 75.
So you're at 75.
84.
So Katia, you would give 1. Michael, you would give 2. And what do I have? I have 42. So I would give 3.
That's
then-
that's a point system, or you're actually giving drinks?
So you can play one of 2 ways, with physical drinks or with tokens. So a drink is a sip.
Okay.
Okay. So when it says 3 drinks, 4 drinks, it's literally just sip, sip.
A sip. But
A
you
sip.
want a big group so that you're not like.
So that's why it's 3 or more players.
Okay.
It's the niche is like 5 to 12. It's really good because
Okay.
what happens is if I go after you, Michael might defend you, come after me, and I'm going to go after Michael, and you're like, yeah, that's a good idea, and you'll gang up on him too. It's a lot of back and forth.
That would never happen.
No. So that's an example of a drink card. So this one we can actually play. So this one is easy as 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually going to physically set this timer for 1 minute. And all we have to do is count to 100 in sequence, taking turns.
Oh, come on.
Really simple. But you can take as long as you want, right? So you don't have
Oh.
to actually like go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, so I would say 1. Katia's
And
going
then
to
I
go
would
after
go
me and Mike go
2.
after you. Right?
Okay.
3.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you counting in
then-
your head? Oh,
Wait, what?
4.
Oh,
5.
and I can take as long as I want.
Yeah. But if the buzzer goes off during your turn, you have to take 2 drinks.
Right.
Oh,
So
it's like a game of hot potato.
Yes.
exactly. So I'll say 6.
I guess 7.
Are you
I'm
looking at
gonna
the
go
timer?
8.
And it's a minute timer?
It's a minute. How many seconds you got?
I don't know. It's probably a few seconds left. So 9,
10,
11,
12,
13.
14,
15.
I'm getting scared. 16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21.
22.
23.
Did you look at the time?
Yeah.
23.
It's on me.
And
that's how that card is played.
so that would be in your hand. You would play it.
So you would play this, and it's a mini game. So you can see they all have icons on them. So the last one we played was just a drink card. So you're just giving out drinks with these. These little guys are mini games. So it's like a truth that they're a mini game where everyone gets to play, or a duel where you get to choose the 2 people. And you can choose yourself to be involved, if not. So one of these next ones. Yep. That one's especially tough if you've got people going in against the flow again. Crashing.
Oh,
So this we can play for a while.
Pretend to peel. Wait, what? Pretend to peel your drink like a banana before taking a drink. Every time you don't take it. Oh my god.
Right. So I'm going to keep this up here. So for the remaining of the show, we have to peel our drink like a banana.
Oh my
And if
god.
we catch each other not doing that, we got to take another sip.
And this is how Mike became sober. That's like the little man when you're playing asshole, and the rule is you got to put the little man. There's a little man on your drink, and you got to take it off when you drink and put it back. Yeah.
What?
That's cool. You never heard that?
No?
Oh,
So
it's a great way to get
like
people to drink.
I don't know if this works.
There you go. Yeah. A reminder.
So you're saying literally just make it look like you're peeling,
Yes.
and then you can drink. Okay.
I'm
gonna forget it, I know.
Sure are.
All right. And then we've got little frenemy rules. So we'll make Katia, you're in charge of this rule. So
Train conductor. Hold on, let me read it. Once per turn, you can say choo choo. When said, all other players must pump their fists up and down. Say woo. Last player to do so takes 1 drink.
Right.
Oh,
So
this
you
is
have that
fun.
power now.
This is really fun.
Great.
So once per turn, she could literally at any point say choo choo, and we'd have to go woo woo woo.
Oh, that's
And
funny.
The last one to do it.
And the last one to do it takes a drink, right?
Okay.
But you still
And
have
then
to
you
remember to peel your drink like a banana when you do drink.
Right.
And then you keep adding stuff.
So there's only one of these, the frenemy rules, because one person controls the group, or you actually assign a person a 3rd rule to follow, because there's 2 of the blue ones allowed at any one time.
Got you.
So
Choo
the blue ones
choo.
are group rules, and then one for you. Rude.
While you were talking.
I know.
Mhm.
Good.
Ruthless. Right. So there's certain decks down, right? Certain piles, and if you play a card, you just cover up whatever the last rule
Right.
was.
So for instance, if we took away the banana one and put this one up, so now every time you speak, you've got to show your upper teeth when you speak. Right? It's buck wild.
Not a chance. I'm gonna veto this one. I like the banana peel, actually. There you go. I think the banana peel one's really funny.
So like an example
real
from
messy. Real
the
quick.
Millennial Edition. So this is an example of the Millennial Edition.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So it's just super absurd stuff.
Right.
And the rules, they stay out on the table, so you never have to memorize anything.
Right. But obviously, the more people drink, the more they forget to look, and then they get called out on, "Hey, you forgot to do that," and yeah. So yeah.
And the nice thing is, I made the game where people can leave and come into the game at any point, because if it's their turn skipped, goes right into the next person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason I made that, my wife's family likes to take smoke breaks every 2 seconds, so I'll purposely change a rule, and they'll get back, and I'm like, drink. They're like, why? I'm like, drink again, because they're breaking the rules, not knowing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're just messing with people.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just silly. And then there are specials as well. So like little things like this.
Or any drinks sent your way sent. Play this card. Oh, very cool.
Right.
Very cool.
And there are game over cards, so the game does end. It's not just till someone falls. Hey, did you kill that?
I did. Choo
Okay.
choo.
Woo! You look up when you peel a banana? That's weird.
You can't tell me I don't.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So wait, are the rules still in? You took them away? Are they?
I did. I'm just getting more.
Oh, okay.
They're coming back.
But they're still in. They're still.
They're still in play.
Okay.
I'm gonna add this little guy. So we'll have 2. So this is the other one we have to do.
Good idea. Unscrew your drink from the table like oh, and screw it back in when you're done. Oh my gosh.
All right. Now it's a banana light bulb.
That's a
I
banana light
gotta.
bulb.
You can't really see it, but it's. Can you see it? Hold on. So you'll have to. There we go. It's almost empty already.
Oh.
That's not good.
Not about half. All right. So it's a banana light bulb, and she's a conductor.
And she's the conductor.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can probably put another one in, just for fun, and then make somebody else.
I think the 3 are fine.
Wait. Can I see your jersey? I didn't get to see your jersey.
No, you got something planned. I don't like
No.
it.
Let me see. What do you got? What do you got on? Let's see.
I don't like it.
Is it long sleeve? Short sleeve? What is it?
Mm-hmm. It's a hockey jersey.
It's long sleeve.
It's long sleeve. Perfect.
Great.
I have no problem ratting you out.
This should be good. I like that you're searching for the right card.
Yeah, I am searching for it.
Like you designed the game or something.
There it is. There it
Oh,
is.
God.
So only if Katia agrees, this will be placed on you.
Oh my god.
I mean, I can't though, because if
Yeah,
I
you
do, I
can.
won't have arms.
Yeah, you can. You pull your arms in and then they
But then I won't. There's nothing I can.
pull your sleeves back.
They're hockey sleeves. They don't stay up.
Like
Yeah. Look at she's doing it.
this. Like T-Rex arms.
She's doing a modified version.
Yeah, like I can't pull my arm through the sleeve because then my sleeve is too long. But if I pull the sleeve,
All
I mean,
right.
I guess. Oh God.
Here. You can have this one, Michael.
Oh my god.
I don't need that. I would never play that card.
So we have to compliment him or the other way around.
So whoever plays this, everyone else has to compliment them,
Okay.
right? So if Michael played it, we would all have to compliment him, but it have to be a different one each time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez. So in gameplay, though, that narcissist would cover over the train conductor, right?
Right. So it would go right over it, and that one's gone.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
But there are specials that bring back old rules.
Very cool.
So it's always an ebb and flow to them.
All right. So you have how many in your hand?
3 to 7. So depending like how many cards you have, like a 55 card pack or 110 card pack, and depending how many people, Nice light bulb.
Wait, you have to do the banana first, then the light bulb?
No, I mean it's
No,
as
I
long
did
as you
the
do them
light bulb
both.
first.
Yeah, there's no sequence to them.
Okay. And
It
then
makes more sense because you have to like take it off. You have to like unscrew it first, and then you got to screw it back in after. So it makes more sense to do that before the banana peel.
I love that there's logic going into this.
in my head, I would unpeel it and then unscrew it from the peel to drink it.
But then it's all sticky.
It's not really a banana. I'm just saying.
Wait. Can you explain that again, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. Yep, that's good.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so you said there's a game end. How does the game end?
There's literally a card that says game over.
Oh.
So there's 2 in the small decks and then 4 in the larger decks. And you play that. It tells you who you get to assign the frenemy shot to. So for instance, I'm drinking that Stiegel Radler. So I pour some of this into a drink, and then if you played it, you get to add an ingredient, and I have to drink it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's the game end.
Gotcha.
So it's a card you would have that you play, ends the game, gives somebody the last shot of the thing. Okay. Cool.
Right. And there's a few in there because usually what ends up happening is 1 or 2 people becomes the focus of the game. So it gives them an out to reset the game and stuff.
That makes sense. And how did you come up with the name of the game?
Drinks with frenemies. So I always had like an affinity for the word frenemy for some reason. And it was a drinking game. So it was just a perfect combination.
Cool.
Yeah, so it came
And
out Drinks with frenemies.
so you explained, for example, like the one idea where like if you're not in the room, your turn just gets skipped because of, like people might go for smoke or whatever.
Right.
Like what are there any other games that inspired this one, or it was just
So
all right, I want to make a drinking game. And
so there's a game called King's Cup, Presidents.
Oh yeah, I played
So
that.
like all of those, depending where you go, visit within your own like area or different countries, everyone has different rules for. So I traveled a lot and loved all the different rules, but I wanted to put them all in one place along with all the crazy ideas I had. So that's how this came about. And that's why there's so many different versions of it.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's why when Michael was saying little man, that's part of Kings, right? That's one of the known rules that people love and hate. Because that guy
I don't think it was a little I can't remember if there was something, but I think we called it Thumbs.
Thumb Master?
Thumb Master, that's the game I played. Yeah, Thumb Master. And there was one rule where it's like you had to have a thumb in your forehead or something like that.
So this is my version.
Your thumb on the table. When doing so, and then people, it's the last person.
That was another one. That was another one of my favorite rules in Asshole was the thumb.
Yeah.
It was the little man and the thumb were great. Or
so like all those classics from the Kings games are in our retro edition.
Oh, okay.
So it brings you back. That's why we named it the retro.
Oh, nice. I need to open up the retro edition then.
That's why he has that jazzy background.
Politically incorrect. What's retro? Blue?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like your high school photo background. Yeah. That's hysterical.
That's great. Well, I look forward to playing that, like with a.
And the funny thing is, so we play tested this at Gen Con many moons ago with water, literally water, and had a great time. People are like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna get smashed!" But people were like gulping water. I'm like, you don't do the same with drinks. Like, it's a drink, you don't gulp, you just sip it. So
yeah,
it's a fun time for sure.
So for those that don't drink or choose not to drink, can you play this with drinking and the tokens that you mentioned?
Yeah, so you just need a beverage. So literally you can do that dragon fruit vitamin water, right? Or blue Gatorade or whatever. You just need a beverage. Or if you're just playing tokens, so anytime you owe, everyone starts with the same amount of tokens, say 20.
I almost
So whenever you owe these drinks, you'll lose those tokens.
Okay.
And then once someone's out of tokens, you got yourself a loser.
Gotcha.
and a winner with whoever has the most.
So that final shot, the frenemy shot, is that just an extra token that goes to somebody?
Yeah, so whoever loses all their tokens at that point gets it. So there's no game over card played at that point.
Gotcha.
But it still can be played. Right?
Gotcha. Cool.
And so, you go to, like, you've gone to a lot of conventions with this game. Like, have you?
Yeah, so we started doing conventions in 2018.
Oh wow!
And yeah, so we're in Texas. We've been to the East Coast. We've been to the West Coast. We went to Essen this past year, so that's where I found Last Message.
Oh, nice.
So we'll be going to UK Games Expo this year. So yeah.
Exciting.
Oh, that's good to know.
We're globetrotting.
Get the word out there.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, it's
stuff.
always when we have like in-person shows, it's the best thing for us because literally we don't have to play a game. I don't demo my game. I just have people read the cards and they laugh like you guys are, and
Yeah.
it's an easy thing. So
Yeah.
You have you have a playmat too that makes it nice, organized.
yeah, so these wouldn't be up like this. They would be on the actual table, and they would be organized, with the 2 group rules. The one frenemy rule, you have a discard pile, which all the other cards go to, and then your draw pile, which is nice.
So Shannon's grabbing a copy once it's in stock.
She mentioned earlier that she would have been drunk already with like the first card that we pulled.
Yeah, so we are sold out of the original edition.
Okay.
We have everything else currently, but we have a big shipment coming in, and that is because we have a Kickstarter coming up soon too.
Ooh!
So there are
Tell us
3
more.
new editions coming out.
What a great transition, Eric.
Yeah.
It's like this was planned. But yeah, I want to talk. You had dropped some stuff earlier off screen about some things that are in the hopper. But I guess to coincide with this drinking with frenemies, there is new stuff coming.
Yes, that is correct. You guys have to memorize these so I can see myself.
I'm afraid to touch Gizmo. I'm just saying. I forget what's in,
You
what's
have
out.
to unscrew him like a light bulb, peel, drink, screw back.
All right, but there's not. I just want to. I'm good.
And I'm going to give Katia the choo-choo power back.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, so you have that. So the next 3 editions we have coming out of the game are Hardcore Edition, which will be the big deck. So it's much crazier stunts.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So like we the tagline for that one, we said it's like hardcore parkour, but you'll be rolling on the floor with laughter too. Right. So one of the mini games, it's a duel where 2 people have to run around the room doing parkour while yelling parkour, and then the remaining players vote on who did the most ridiculous. Like it's a fill in the blank where you do like who did the most ridiculous or best stunts, things like that.
What a good card considering the game that we're gonna play after this. Yeah. Perfect.
So there's that. There is a naughty edition deck coming out. So still drinks, but you have the option to lose an item of clothing if you so choose.
Okay.
There's that one. And then there's a pregame edition, which is it's just like a fun family version one. So there's nothing too outrageous, no swear words, things like that. Right. So those are the 3 new ones: hardcore, naughty, and pregame. But beyond that, next year, possibly later this year around Halloween, we might do our next game that has nothing to do with drinking per se. You can still pair it with a drink.
Sure.
It's Ding Dong, The Witch is Dead. And that was an inflection because there's a question mark after that.
Okay.
Let me see if I can show you some artwork.
Ooh.
Cards. Let's see.
Oh, that's fun.
Right.
Oh, that's so cute.
You got little eyeballs and rats and spiders and dead man toes.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. I'm like, it's a jar of some sort. No, definitely a toe.
All of these cards types that I just showed you are ingredients. So you can reveal them, place them face up, and depending on the point value, you can enact a spell later on. So each spell card has a good way to go about things where you can enchant yourself or charm yourself, helping yourself out, or you can curse someone or hex someone. So you can choose to say good or go dark with some of the spells. The main object of the game is you're trying to find out who the Wicked Witch is, and that person is the player with the most points in their hand. So there's cards that are revealed that remain part of their hand, and then there's a hidden hand. And then there's a majority cards that are out. So all the ingredients are numbered 0 through 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
And depending if there's, say, Dead Man's Toes are the majority out on the table. At the end, those are doubled for everybody. And then that person is obviously the Wicked Witch. Whoever ding-dongs, which is they're pressing the doorbell, has to guess between the players who the Wicked Witch is. And we are trying to physically get a doorbell into the game.
Oh, cool.
That's fun.
That's
the game that we played at PAX.
Yeah, so we played literally with just it. So the cards we played with her, it just said rats.
Right.
On the card. There was no artwork. So
Very
with the artwork,
do you plan on, are you going to bring that one to crowdfunding, or are you going to put it like straight on your website?
So it'll be on Kickstarter. We put pretty low goals because we know we're going to print them. So it's just, I love it. It's sticking with the rules. So this is like just a demo mock-up of what the box will look like.
I love the artwork.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really fun.
And the scoring tokens are hex tokens.
Well done.
Yeah. So the game ends when someone's won 3 rounds or lost 3 rounds. So it's a super quick game. It's about 10 to 30 minutes. So it's a nice filler.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's going the new decks for Drinks with Frenemies into that.
Right. So our Kickstarter is going to be April 12th for the 3 new editions. Then you could still pick up the other 6 that we currently have. And we're aiming for Halloween to receive the Ding Dong. If not, it'll be pushed to next year.
Gotcha.
That one. And then we also have a game called Polar. It's POLR, which stands for Path of Least Resistance.
Right.
So that's with Polar. So it's polar themed though. So you have like a snowy owl or a snowy fox, penguins, things of that nature, where you're trying to get from one side of the board to the other, but you're putting traps along the way. Before the game even begins, everyone receives up to 20 tiles that can help or hurt you depending where you land.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like, you guys ever played Corridor?
No.
Hold on.
Is that a wooden edition type of game? I think I know what it is.
So this is Corridor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in this one, you're trying to get from one area to the next, but these have blocks that you can only use. Once you use them, they're dead.
Okay.
In my version, they're tiles, and once they're taken out, they go into a bag, and you can reclaim them depending on where you stand.
Oh,
so
cool.
they come back into the game. And most games are face-to-face. In this game, you can actually sit side to side. So you can go opposite ways from each other. So your goals aren't necessarily have to be head-to-head. And it's a 2-player game, a 3-player game, a 4-player game, or a 2v2 game.
I like 2 versus 2.
Yeah, that's
games
good.
that can do that well. I enjoy that. Yeah.
Is that also crowdfunding?
That'll be also a Kickstarter, before we release.
Nice.
So you got a whole year and a bit
planned
out.
The whole COVID thing got my mind rolling and making new stuff.
Yeah. I got a lot of people being creative.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shannon.
All right, so the next Kickstarter is April 12th. It's the Drinks with Frenemies, the 3 new ones, and you said you can get all the other stuff along with it.
Correct. So you get all 3, and then the other ones will be reduced pricing for you guys. US, the shipping price is included in the game, so there's no hidden fees. The nice thing with this one, I'm not doing a pledge manager, so you get what you want, and they're going to be shipped right out.
Nice.
There's no taking time to wait for everyone to get their pledge manager in. And I'm doing a special promo card for each different pack you get too, and they're going to be numbered. So, say for instance, there's 100 people who get the Naughty Edition. There's going to be a card numbered 1 of 100, 2 of 100, and so forth.
Oh wow!
Specifically that edition, yeah.
That's
interesting.
That's really neat. Yeah, gives you that feeling of exclusivity.
Yeah.
Are they going to be signed too? Are you going to sign each one of them?
So I've done that in the past. So the promo cards on the bottom, it says Special Reserve Edition. So,
I forgot to do this.
Hey, drink again.
See, that's why I'm not
gonna run out. I only have one left
until the rules are gone, because I'm going to forget.
Hey,
that was the
Katia,
last sip anyways.
what sound does a train make?
Choo
No,
choo.
you can't coax it.
Who says this?
That's so illegal to do, and I'm peeling mine first. Is it like a full rotation? Is that legal?
Well, yeah. Do your light bulbs only have like a quarter turn? No.
Usually takes more than one full rotation.
Yeah, usually.
There you
go. Fuckers. I was gonna say something, but now I don't remember what it was.
So yeah, that's what happens.
Where, I guess before we shift to our next thing, where will people be able to find you next? What conventions are you going to?
Okay, so I'll be all at the PAXs. So PAX East, PAX West, PAX Unplugged,
Nice.
UK Games Expo, Origins. I will not make this year. Gen Con, I will be at that. And then some Comic Cons, like which Comic Con? You got me on the spot. Hold on, let me look. It's on my website. It is on my website in case you want to look it up. It's got all the lists.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Which is nice.
You should probably throw this one on.
He's trying to hint at something at the end of September that you should attend.
So,
is it overlapping with UKGE?
No. So UKG is coming. It's soonish. May.
Oh, is it?
Or June? Yeah.
I thought it was in the fall, but that's because it got pushed because of COVID.
I'm actually, so my wife's grandmother is having a big birthday. The whole family's going to Greece.
Wow.
Early October. And we're driving the kids to my parents in Connecticut.
I'm like, you can't drive to Greece, Eric. Come on.
No. We got 3 little ones that we've got to drop off with the grandparents. My grandparent or my parents. So I can't make it to QSCon.
For shame.
I was looking at the dates. I looked it up the other day, and I'm like, I'm gonna be driving. Oh,
of course.
Yeah,
it's understandable. I would pick Greece over QSCon.
I would pick Greece over QSCon.
Yeah. It's a great time, but I mean, it's Greece.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Or I just had an idea. Yeah. How about we just host QSCon in Greece?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm in.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just get some funding for that one, and we'll make that happen.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's an idea.
I'll back that.
I mean, the easy fix is just make it all virtual and do a backdrop of Santorini, and then we're fine.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
As long as they don't have to have any olives, cool. I'm okay. So you said no Origins, huh?
It's not because I have something else during Origins, I believe. No, I think I'm coming back from something. I think it's UK Games Expo is the week before Origins.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So the time frame for me to turn around and then go out there. Yeah. I might attend it, just be an attendee, but I won't be booth setup wise.
Cool. Well, let me know if you go. I'll be there.
Yeah.
It'll be good to see you. If not, August. We'll all see you in August then.
Sure.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, we got some fun game to play now that I'm all liquored up.
Syracuse is not on the way to Connecticut from Texas.
I mean, it can be.
I mean, yes, it's on that direction.
Sure.
But Syracuse, you're basically in Canada too.
I mean, Canada adjacent, I guess.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
like 8 hours more.
But it's QSCon. I'm just.
I am very disappointed.
That's next year. You'll be fine.
As you should be.
Yep.
I was so sad.
Aw.
No lie. I lucked out.
You're gonna have to send us a picture while you're in Greece of you like crying that you're not at QSCon.
Yeah. I'll be correct. I'll send you guys that, and then I'll have a board game next to me, like wishing I could play with you guys.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, because that's what you should be doing while you're in Greece. Is taking a sad picture of not being in Syracuse, New York in the
Absolutely.
fall.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It would be fun for the whole family. Thank you, Jeremy. Good to see you on. Hope Monday was fun for you. All right, so we'll shift over. Anything else? We'll put the website in the show notes.
Forgot to peel and
Obviously,
everything.
if well, wait a minute now. Hold on. They're not the same. Although you're both in Texas, maybe you could carpool. I'll put the website in the show notes. The notification for the Kickstarter, they can find that on the website. Yeah, like when that's going live or sign up for a notification, everything.
Yes.
Cool. All right. And then the news for the stuff coming out do you have like a newsletter that people can sign up for? Or
I have. Yeah, you can sign up for my subscription newsletter. It's part of the Frenemy Mafia. I send out a whopping total of like 3 emails a year. So,
Wow.
I like to spam you guys.
Nice. Good. All right. Well, we'll make sure that makes it into the notes so people watching this in the future can.
Where does Christian live in Texas?
Houston, I think, ish.
I want to say outside Houston. Wow, this is. How well do we know Chris?
Look at this.
Yeah, I want to say Houston.
Is this the final answer? Pop
That's
trivia.
my final answer.
I'm locking it in.
That's where I was going. Yep.
Congratulations. 1 point each.
There you go. You win. Hey.
See?
All right.
So you'd have to drive up to me then. I'm up in Dallas.
Right. Which is on the way to Syracuse, which is also on the way to Connecticut. It all just
Which
works.
is on the way to Greece. Yep.
Right. See how it works?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll move over to what are we doing? I don't even know what we're
The
doing.
trivia.
Yes.
The office trivia.
Yes, because you guys are both office aficionados.
You'll have to fix the windows. Put us all
Oh, right.
together again. There you
We'll
go.
go down here. There we go. Okay. Are we still doing all the the frenemy rules in play for the rest of the show?
I don't have anything left to drink, so no.
What?
Do we need a refill?
I mean, it was a double.
Oh, no.
I hope you tipped your bartender well.
I have a lot to do tomorrow. I probably should keep it at that. And I want to win the office trivia, so.
I'm
Then
totally
she does need an extra then.
I'm totally fine with it because now I just want to drink. I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So we're going to do turn-based. You will have your question that you can answer. However, there will be steals. So if you don't get it correctly, the other person can wow, I did that totally wrong. I'm making a chart the completely wrong way. So if the person doesn't get it right, can't answer, or answers incorrectly, which is not getting it right, they can steal it. The other person can steal the question and get the point. Each question will be 1 point. We will play 10 rounds.
Okay.
If I can fit them on here. I'm using our handy dandy dry erase from Monstrosity, as we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I fit 7. That's not good.
I watched the show, so I brought my just one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's my pen too.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5. So if I do this and split that into 2.
For
all
me,
right.
it's a combination of the board from Monstrosity and the markers from Silver and Gold. So whenever I always have that close by in case I need a dry erase.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm doing a little studio rearranging, but my Sagrada Tower, the middle shelf, are all things we play on the show.
Nice.
So I got the Color Brains, the Worst Case Scenario, Just One, Pinpoint, the 80s Trivial Pursuit, and this.
Cool.
Because it made sense. And then it's always right there. If we ever need anything, it's right there.
That's a good idea.
I thought so too. Don't forget the train. Oh yeah. But we're not doing that.
No, I think we're gonna skip because I don't.
Well,
have
actually,
anything
you can still be in charge of it because we have drinks. That doesn't affect you.
Sure. I mean, I might just refill with orange juice. Just give me orange. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
I need my vitamins,
Isn't this where we change the rules so she doesn't know what the rules are when she comes back?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
How you doing, Matt? All right, so then we just have to type it out so she can't see. That's fine. Or she can't hear. But basically, it's going to be trivia questions. You do have 4 categories to pick from. You will have the ability to answer first, so there's no reason for a buzzer. There are 10 rounds, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 10 rounds wins, right? Your question will be round 1. Your question will also be round 1, and you'll have 10 questions each. Yes, this is definitely not the Ricky Gervais one, but Ricky Gervais is pretty great.
I don't think I've ever watched the whole, original Office.
It's a different type of humor, but
yeah,
same kind of stuff. All right, so these are your categories.
All About Michael, Smart's Office Advent, PB and J.
Pam Beasley and Jim, come on.
Oh,
you're so screwed. If you don't know that. So those are your 4 categories.
Okay, no, it's okay. You think I'm so screwed in this game? All right.
Yeah.
Don't rile her up.
Maybe not. Maybe you'll be all right.
I told you I suck at acronyms, and you give me a card that has acronyms on it.
I did not make the acronym.
I'm just saying. That's where it all fell apart, okay?
Okay. I'm adding the topics to the banner so you guys know what they are. Which I guess I could have done prior, but I'm not going to do that. That would be too bad. Okay. Save, show. So there are your categories. All About Michael, Shoot Smarts, Office Adventures, PB&J. Eric, you are our guest, so you get to pick your category first.
Ooh, I will do Shoot Smarts.
Shoot Smarts. Question number 1. Dwight hides a voice recorder in a pen and a blank when he tries to spy on Jim.
Pen and I will say stapler.
Can I steal?
A stapler is incorrect.
It's the wooden duck, right?
I will give you that. It is a mallard, but yes, it is a
mallard is the type of duck. But yes.
All right. So you got one. You got one stolen. Well done.
That's after Jim gets promoted. Like when he has his own office, that's where he bugs the
Interesting. All right, to you. Question number 1.
I'll go PB&J.
PB&J. Who became Jim's love interest when he moved to the Stamford branch?
Karen.
Karen is the right answer. Ooh, out to a 2-0 lead already. All right, that was round 1. Round 2, Eric.
Let's do Michael Scott.
All About Michael. Michael hosts a charity run to benefit research for what disease?
Rabies.
Yes.
Rabies is the right answer.
It is rabies. For a
Well done.
second there, I was like, what was it? And
You got to make sure to put the tape on the nipples when you run.
Have to. You have to. All right, Katia, you are up.
I'll do the Office Adventures.
Well, we have a front runner already.
I got a point.
Yeah, it's only one.
You did. You're only one behind.
Good.
You said what now? Adventures?
Office Adventures.
Office Advent. Maybe we should have the lead thing out so I know what I'm doing. Okay, who does Erin say has the personality of a 3, the sense of humor of a 2, and her ears are a 7 and a 4?
Is it Holly? Because I know she hates Holly.
Holly is the right answer.
I just remember when they show her when she's talking to the camera, she's like, I don't get it.
I like the 7 and the 4, the ears.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So after 2 rounds, it is 3 for Katia, 1 for Erik. Erik, you're on to round 3.
Let's go PB&J.
PB&J. What type of potato chip do Jim and Karen search for all day in the grief counseling? Grief counseling is the name of the episode.
Let's go something weird.
There's a certain type or flavor. And yes, it's definitely a different Office trivia.
Do you know this, Katia?
Yeah, I know. I am pretty sure I got it.
Is it strange?
I'm not answering that.
We'll just go sour cream and onion. I don't know.
Sour cream and onion is incorrect.
I think it's salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar is correct. All right.
I hate salt and vinegar.
Oh, me too. They're the worst.
Can't
Why do
stand it.
people like them?
Can I just tell you that my best man at my bachelor party made me drink out of a Pringles salt and vinegar can the whole night.
Oh.
Everyone poured drinks into it, and that's what I drank out of.
Oh.
Yeah. I should have said that.
I would rather drink
Oh,
grapefruit
so bad.
beer.
It was so bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, Katia, you're up.
I'll go.
That is foul.
Hang on. All About Michael.
You said he was your best man, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo.
they do cruel things.
Oh, God. This is false. This is a false statement, sir. Oh, man. All right, you said All About Michael?
Yeah.
How many bottles of vodka does Michael buy for the Christmas party?
There's your chance to steal. I don't know. I'm gonna go with 10.
10 is incorrect.
Yeah.
We'll go 12.
12 is also incorrect.
I won
Is
that.
it 20? I think
50.
it's some ridiculous. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew it was a ridiculous amount, but
Then he spent the whole budget on that, didn't he?
something like that. That was very precise.
All right, so no one got points on that one.
Come on.
All right,
Price
Erik,
is Right.
round 4. What'd you say?
Price is Right. I was closest.
Oh, right, without going over. Yes. I agree. All right, what's your topic?
Street smarts.
Shoot smarts. What is Dwight's instant messenger screen name? Oh, it was split up. I couldn't read it. What's his instant messenger screen name? Wow, I didn't know this.
Oh, great.
I don't know it either.
Let's go Beats.
Good guess, but incorrect.
Okay.
Can I try and steal?
Sure.
I think it's just like D-Shroot. I don't know.
You would think it'd be pretty simple, right? It's not.
What is it?
Monkey trainer.
Oh,
I
wow.
do not remember
I
that.
would have
at
never
all.
gotten that.
Yeah.
No.
No clue.
All right, I'm going to go PB&J.
PB&J. Who replaces Pam as the receptionist when she leaves to go to art school? Eric, you think you got this one?
Trying to remember her name.
Wait. I think Aaron comes in later. Aaron comes in when they go and do the Michael Paper Company. Oh man, I don't know. I know at some point Ryan is receptionist, so I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Ryan, it is.
Oh, I wasn't convinced. I thought he was there way less time because she's gone for like a fair bit.
A little bit.
I thought he was only there
long.
for like a couple episodes. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that worked.
Well done. All right, Eric. Start around 5.
It's a lost cause. Office Adventures.
Not yet. It's not a lost cause. Who gets flashed in the parking lot?
That was Michael Scott.
Final answer?
Yeah, by what's her face? She shook her head no. Yes. Final answer is Michael.
You're thinking of
He got
Meredith.
flashed. He got flashed, right?
Not in the
Yeah,
parking
got
lot.
flashed. Who got flashed?
Okay, steal it, Katia.
Yeah, it's Phyllis.
Is that the same episode?
Meredith flashes Michael in his office,
Right.
and he takes a picture.
Yep.
And then Phyllis gets flashed by some rando in the parking lot, and then Michael, when he comes in, he makes fun of it and like puts his finger through his fly, and yeah. So, but Phyllis is the one who got flashed.
Yeah, she doesn't know the show at all.
No, not at all. No.
That's not what I said either. You're putting words in my mouth.
All right. Katia, you're up. Sorry.
Oh, it's me.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you're scoring points each turn, so it's hard to keep track.
I'll go. I don't think I picked Shrewd Smart. Let's go Shrewd Smart.
Okie dokie. Dwight has never missed a day of work, even when he had what sickness?
I think I might know this.
It's got to be something random like smallpox. I don't know. I think it's going to be something like crazy. I'm going with smallpox. It's not that, but.
See you soon, Dave. I'll see. Drinks with frenemies will be a QSCon in one way. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So, smallpox, final answer?
Yeah, sure.
No.
No.
Is it concussion?
It is not concussion.
What is it?
Walking pneumonia.
Oh, yeah, again. Yeah, no. Dan had
That's
it.
when he crashed his car.
Yep. That was only the second miss. All right, so after halfway through the game, 5 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6 for Katia and 1 for Eric.
It's like golf, right? Lowest score.
Lowest score wins, right?
That makes you feel better.
Also, the last question will be worth 10 points. So,
All right, so I just got to steal a bunch.
Eric, the start of round 6, what topic?
Let's do Office Adventures.
Office Adventures is the pretzel. Who wears white to Phyllis's wedding?
Kelly.
Kelly's the right answer. Well done. See? Right back in it. All right, Katia.
I'm going to go with All About Michael.
What about Michael? What is Michael's favorite New York pizza place?
Oh my God. That's so random.
I know it. I know
Do
it.
you
I
have
know
a
it.
steal? Go
I
for
know
it.
it.
I have no idea.
Sbarro's.
Sbarro is the right answer.
Is that a common chain?
It's a pizza chain, but it's
Oh.
not like a New York pizza
No.
by any means.
This is why I wouldn't have not remembered. Like we don't have those here.
They're like mainly mall chains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pizza places. Yeah.
There you go. You're coming back.
There you go. It's already 6-3. All right, Eric, you're up.
Let's do Office Adventures. I doing well with those. Sort of.
You better. It's Thruway Pizza. That's true. Used to be. I don't know if Sbarro is still on. No, well, not anymore because all the friggin' Thruway rest stops are all ripped down now anyway. All right. Office Adventures. What day is Stanley's favorite day?
Cookie Day. No, I know they line up downstairs.
I'm waiting for
Security
something
guard has to be there.
Sure.
Ice cream. Sunday.
Final answer, please.
I know. Oh, I know it's a food that's downstairs in a line.
You're so close.
It's
Can
true.
I say it?
It's true.
Can I say it?
Wait. I know it's absurd toppings on it too. What is Pretzel Day? There it is.
It is pretzel day. It's right on the card.
Goodness gracious.
Pretzel
Corey
day
had
is.
it in the comment.
Who got it? Corey. Well done.
Corey. I'm trying to not look over there.
I
because-
didn't even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
looking
can.
at you guys when I'm trying to guess.
I wish I knew I could cheat earlier.
But you were. I knew you were gonna get there. I'm like, you got the toppings and
Yeah.
the lineup.
Yeah, like
and
I knew.
once a year. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
All right. I'm gonna go with PB&J.
What is the name of Jim and Pam's son?
Oh my god. That's later in the. Oh, that's when I usually stop watching.
Why do you stop watching?
Like as the
After
show
Michael.
progresses, it's not as good.
No, false.
What? After
Yeah.
Michael left, it went down.
No, it's good.
Oh no, it's
Oh
terrible.
God, Robert California, like
He was good. He had his
But-
moments, but
Yeah.
not the same.
oh God.
Yeah, I have
so-
no idea.
so-
I know the daughter's name. I don't know his name.
Nope, this is about the son.
Yeah, I know. I don't have it.
You want to take a shot?
I don't know. I don't know. Not Jim.
You can't come up with a male name that you wanted to
I don't know.
just
Like
throw it out there.
It's Rory.
like Charles. I don't know.
Charles is incorrect.
Yeah, I know.
Michael.
Michael?
Yeah.
It's not Michael.
It is not Michael.
I don't know.
What is
Actually,
it?
you were closer with Charles.
Philip?
Philip.
Philip.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't have gotten that one either. All right, start of round 7, Eric.
Let's do Michael. All about Michael.
All about Michael. What is Michael's middle name?
Oh my god.
David?
Michael David Scott?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Nothing.
No.
I thought at least you'd say Philip.
No.
Gary.
Yeah.
Gary. Of course,
No
Gary.
points. All right, Katia.
I'm gonna go with Office Adventures.
Office Adventures.
Picking my topic. Let's go.
What a cappella group was Andy a member of?
Oh, what are they called? Oh my god, it's a stupid name, and he books them for his wedding. Oh my god. I got nothing. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, it's a very stupid name.
Yeah.
It's clever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eric got the steal?
No.
No?
What
I know
is
it
it?
has like a music term in it.
Close?
Yeah.
You're getting there.
I don't know.
Here comes Tribble.
See, I knew how to music something in it.
You're good. All right, going into the last 2 rounds, it is 6-4. Eric, you're up.
Let's go PB&J.
PB&J. What is Andy's nickname for Jim?
Tuna?
Or
Tuna?
yeah.
What
Or
did you
big
say?
Tuna.
Tuna.
Tuna or big tuna. He does both. Yeah, it's both. Half the time it's tuna and half the time it's big tuna.
So 1 for Eric.
So weird how they just pop in.
Yep.
Tuna.
Katia.
I'm gonna go with Shrewd Smarts.
Shrewd Smarts. Who gifts Dwight his signature bobblehead?
It's Angela.
Final answer?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay.
It's wrong.
I know Eric wanted it to be wrong, but
Thought it was Pam for some reason.
it was correct.
Well, what's weird to me is I feel like he has it for so long in the show that it was before they started dating, but
Yeah.
I was pretty sure it was her.
So I had a conversation with Keith about this once because he's also a big Office fan, and him and his wife have a theory that Angela and Dwight were dating before the show started.
In real life?
If you watch, no, like
in the show.
If you watch the show, there are hints to that going on before it's actually a thing. So the theory is that they had been dating when we even came into the show.
Interesting.
It's possible.
It's fun to,
Yeah.
All right, going into the last round, Eric. By the way, it is 6-5.
That's
No.
impossible.
7-5. 7-5. You just got to get both of these right, and then we'll go to a tiebreaker.
All about Michael.
All about Michael. Michael said he once went how many years without having sex?
Let's see. He was a 40-year-old virgin, so.
Nice. Good reference.
Let's go 8. I don't know.
8 years is incorrect.
I think it's I think it's over 10. I'm gonna go 18.
18. So we're sticking with the 8s here.
Yeah.
If only you went 10 higher, 28.
Wow. I should have kept on my 40-year-old version.
I knew it was like a really high number, but yeah, 28.
All right, last question.
I'll do Office Adventures.
Office Adventures. Who does Andy call a brilliant little bitch? Brilliant little bitch is in quotes. It makes no difference.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with Angela.
Angela, final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
All right.
Joe?
Who's Joe?
The boss.
The boss. So it's the,
Oh.
I'm not gonna say final answer now.
Well,
Who's Joe? The cat? I have no idea.
the boss of Saber when they take
Yeah.
over.
Right.
The
I
princess,
forgot.
yeah.
Kathy
So
Bates.
then who is it?
Yeah.
Not Joe.
Well, I would have said Joe without your response. So.
Is it
Kelly.
Kelly?
I don't have that reference. I don't know when it happened. So.
Yeah, me neither. I couldn't pull that scene up in my head, so
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he closed the gap. I mean, it was a lot closer than at the beginning.
The second half was better for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got 1 point in the second half, Katia. Eric, you got 1 point in the first half. So I mean that balanced out, but it came down to a 7-5 win for Katia, so that's not that bad.
There you go.
Well done.
I felt like it was much more.
Well, neither of you got the 10-point question at the end. That would have made a big difference. So
Big swing.
you both got 0. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There was office trivia.
Cool.
Not bad.
I'm always up for trivia, except the Stranger Thing questions. We play the 80s. It's an 80s Stranger Thing trivia, and you have different categories like music, movies, TV show, and then there's Stranger Thing as a category. But the questions are so hard, and most of us who play it, we've only watched the show once, like just
They're like obscure
when
references.
it came out, and then you never rewatched it again. So it's the trivia questions are really hard.
They're way more specific than like these are specific, but I've only been through the Office once, like it's in its entirety. But they're memorable experiences. Like all the episodes are so well done that those stick out. But when they ask in Stranger Things, like, you know, what was the color of this person's shirt in this? Like, what the fuck? Really? Like, no clue.
Yeah.
Random.
I can't believe you've only watched The Office once.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I watched a lot of it prior to sitting down and starting at episode 1. Every time I'd go home, it's one of my. I tried to get my sister on the show tonight. I'm like, look, we're doing Office trivia tonight. I was just gonna call her in for this because she is like loves the show. Like probably would get 100 out of 100 of these. So whenever I would go downstate and like stay at my mom's, it would be on. So I watched a lot of the episodes. Not that you needed to have a lot. It's not like Seinfeld where a lot of stuff comes back, although they do some of that. I had seen a lot of the episodes, but I've only gone from one to end once.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, maybe like
the later part is better.
I think it's as good. I think Michael is. I think
use the glue.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely he did something to the show and with the show that made it different than Will Ferrell. I don't think.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
It was okay.
I was so excited, but it was
no, that was a misstep. But when they brought in Robert California, I mean, he's so good at what he does, and I think the characters you were still going along for the ride with Jim and Pam. You were still going along for the ride with Dwight and wow, I just blanked on her name. Angela. There were some missteps in the writing, and I don't know who took over the writing from them. Like the whole camera guy thing with her, like that was all sorts of weird. But I still think it's still got the same punch that the earlier episodes did.
Yeah, see, I just rewatched it and then I stopped at when Michael leaves, basically.
Oh, you just rewatched it. That's why she won.
No, like now I've been on, when I say just, like a few months back, now I'm on Clone Wars again, but...
I'm like years.
Pardon?
I haven't seen the whole thing in years.
That's not bad then. You got 5. She just watched it a couple months ago and you got 7. So
You
that's
cheated.
good.
You did research.
I did not cheat. This was announced today that we were doing this.
This is true. This is true. There was
I
no
watch
prior
every
knowledge.
season of every show for trivia. Got it.
But now we need to find a Friends trivia. Maybe a Seinfeld trivia. And yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, they have them. I got this for Christmas from my sister.
Nice.
So I thought, why not? You both are fans of the show. We'll play it.
I've seen them at so many like Comic-Cons because they
Yeah.
do the shows. Just walking around, I'm like, so weird. Because I think of them as those people.
Yeah.
For so long, they play those parts. So.
Yeah. And some of them haven't done anything else, right?
Not really, no. Stanley actually tried to, or the character that plays Stanley tried to like kickstart or fundraise to make his own like spin-off show, but it didn't work out.
Oh
I thought
no.
it funded. Didn't it fund?
I never saw anything or heard.
No, I didn't either, but I thought it fun. It was like him in Florida with his son or nephew or something, right? Yeah.
Well, and then Jim went on to do the
Well, I became a movie
the
star.
Ryan show.
Yeah.
Amazon. Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan.
Yep.
It's a really good show. It's a good show.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what anybody else has done. I mean, he does movies and stuff, but like the rest of the office, like there's not
So
much.
I actually saw a little bit on I'm terrible with people's names. The actor who played Jim Halpert. He was living in New York at the time because he told his mom he's going to try to be an actor. And he said that he was going to come home because he was done. He didn't want to wait tables and this, that, the other, trying to become an actor. And the mom was like, no, you said you're going to do it. And the next week, he got the role for The Office.
Oh, wow.
He was like ready to go home. And like the next week, he got it.
Life-changing event, right?
Yeah, crazy. Fun fact.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That is cool. Oh yeah, that's true. Corey's saying Mindy Kaling has done a lot. Yeah, I think she had her own show.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was a funny show.
Yeah,
I think it was
that's true.
called The Mindy Show.
Yeah, some of them have. I know the actress that plays Angela, the actress that played Pam, I think Erin, maybe they do like a episode podcast. Like they talk about the episode and behind the scenes stuff. And the guys from Scrubs do it. I know Bateman and a couple other people do some podcasts as well, but they watch the episodes and they talk about the episodes and like whatever. So I know they're still doing something with it. I don't know how new that is, but
that's another show that I really liked was Scrubs. Dr. Cox is like one of the best characters in all of the shows ever. He's awesome. He's so funny.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
All right. So we went over Frenemy Game Studio. We looked like an idiot peeling our drinks for a while. Smart List. That's the one. Yep. That's the one with Bateman, who I have regrown to love. I'm watching Ozark for the first time. I love him. I think his delivery, a lot of it is samey from other stuff that I've seen him do, but his delivery is so spot on. The way he just, I don't know, he's got a certain way about him that just comes across really well. Although the episodes are kind of like, what the hell's going on? I wish he was better. He is great.
Yeah, I agree.
He's had an interesting career.
Yeah.
It's like he was good young.
Yep.
Disappeared kind of, and then now he's like new life.
Well, because he did Arrested Development.
Yep.
Well, way before that, he was on a sitcom.
Yeah.
Like a sitcom.
Yep.
Oh, okay. But even after Arrested Development, I feel like he didn't do too much before. Like between. Oh, that's not true. He did a couple movies. He did the Horrible Bosses.
Yep.
He did the board game movie. With,
yep. Game Night.
That was recent though. Yeah, a couple years ago, I think.
He did the one with I forget the actress's name. She was in Bridesmaids. I'm not a big fan of hers. Is it not Molly?
Oh,
about the baby getting pregnant.
No.
No, he's.
Oh, you're thinking of the one. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
So it's his best friend, and best friend's gonna get like artificially inseminated, and then he switches his stuff with the other person's stuff.
Yep.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
The movie you're thinking of, Michael, is it McCarthy?
Yes, Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. Yes, And yeah, they end up together.
It's like identity theft or something.
Yes, that was
Oh.
actually good. That was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of hers. Again, I'm more of a fan of his.
Oh, I thought she did a good job in that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes she can be too much, but
Ugh.
I thought she did a good job in that one.
Horrible
Yeah.
Bosses is great. I still laugh. It's so good.
It's funny.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Jennifer Aniston is a rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that role. Yeah.
Oh God, Charlie Day is hysterical. Like the casting was really good too. I think the one that, and he does such a great job with it, is so creepy. Is Colin? What's his name?
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he's such a fucking weirdo in that movie, and he portrays it so well.
For me, it's when Kevin Spacey makes fun of the guys of Jason Bateman's Gam.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like that scene brings me to tears.
Yep.
Because he's obviously like laughing so hard. It breaks me.
The outtakes on Horrible Bosses 1 shows that. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love him. I think he's great. I think the daughter she could go at any time. His wife she's a great actress, but she's aggravating.
So to me, when I watch Ozark, so I don't know how far you are in the show.
Yeah, Eric, have you watched it?
I haven't. It's been on my list for the longest time. I
Okay.
haven't seen it. You can spoil. I won't remember.
Okay.
It's worth watching. Yeah, I think it's worth watching. I mean, I've heard
you're
things.
Past now where I've stopped watching.
Okay.
But it just felt to me. So I love Ruth. Is it Ruth?
Ruth.
Love her character. So the wife, she became almost like the typical, like starts the show where she's, by the books, good person, and then like gets corrupted and becomes more corrupt almost than him. Like it almost has that feel, and it's a recipe that we saw in Breaking Bad, with the wife becomes like almost worse than he is, and in Sons of Anarchy, Jax's girlfriend does the same thing. So it's like, to me, it was like, okay, now seen this before, where it's like, okay, yeah, you start all good and then you become the mastermind, it's like, yeah, okay. And the show, yeah, the episodes drag on too long and it becomes like, but I like him, and like you said, and his delivery of his character is so good. And then I like Ruth, but then after watching several seasons of that, it just became
it's samey, but I still want to know. I mean, it's not even done, right? The second part of season 4 comes out the end of April, so, and I think that's it, but I still want to know what the hell happened, because you are kind of following, like, how does it end? Like, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all works out, but it catches you just enough to like, all right, I want to keep watching. If I never watch it again, great, there's these people doing bad things, and okay, but it still has enough of me where I want to know what's going on. Also, he's great. I think he's just
fill me in when the show's done. Just tell me how it ended.
I'll let you know how it ended.
That way I save myself a few seasons of pain.
Sure, yeah.
Going back to Charlie Day, have you guys done a Always Sunny trivia?
Ooh,
that'd be a good one.
That would be rough.
Have you not seen that?
No.
Show?
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's ridiculous.
God, Danny DeVito he's a freaking god in that show. He is just off the wall bonkers, like batshit crazy. And they all are. They're all nuts in that show.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's no normal people in that show at all.
That's a good one.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on FX. I don't know if it's probably on Netflix or some other streaming thing, but it was an FX show.
Is it old?
It's still on. I think it's on.
But Hulu. I mean, like, is it like an old show? Like,
it's like 14 seasons, I want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say 13 or 14 seasons. It's been around.
Okay.
It's about, these people, a brother and sister, their father or someone's father, and they own a bar. Like they're just trying to run a bar, and they're just fuckwits. Like they just, it's good. It's good. I don't know how many of the older episodes still hold up. Like I think the older one with the gas, where they were trying to like sell gas to people.
Oh my god, at the van.
Yeah. There's a lot that I think would still work. Some of them, some of them are okay. They're not all gems, but
yeah,
they're funny.
Cool.
Yeah, watch a couple episodes, see what you think. And they're quick too.
Outlandish.
Under half hour. Yeah. What else? What do you watch, Eric?
So that let's see what's on my list real quick here.
Since you don't watch anything new, you only want to rewatch TV.
No, that was options. I don't have that option in my life. Thank you very much. Let's see my list. It's coming up.
For those that are watching the show live, if you want to drop a comment, let us know what you're watching. I'm curious what people are watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so there's one that's very interesting. I actually talked to Dara about this. So I became an F1 racing fan because of that series on Netflix. Like
Is
Formula
it called?
One.
Yeah.
It's called Formula One?
It's called Formula One Drive to Survive. It's had 4 seasons. It's so good. So it's like a behind the scenes of F1 because I had no idea like who the teams were, the racers, but like the cameras are there. They're like talking cameras and it's great. So like I'm an invested fan now. Like I have teams, I have like racers I like.
And is that on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Is it real or is it a show?
No,
like it's behind
real.
the scenes. Oh,
No,
okay.
Yeah, it's real.
Cool.
Oh, like it's like whoa.
So it's
you
like
mean like it's a reality TV thing?
it's not like yes and no. Because it's not like a reality show like you think of a reality show. It's like a documentary reality show.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Got you.
If that makes sense.
That'd be interesting to watch. Like I used to watch F1 racing when I was younger.
Who
We
was your
had
team?
like, pardon?
Who did you like?
Well, we were Team McLaren because Jacques Villeneuve was racing for. So I grew up in Quebec, and that was our racer. And that was at the time where like Schumacher was really, really good with Ferrari, and
I know these things now. I wouldn't have.
Pardon?
I know all these things now that I had no clue about.
Yeah. So like I grew up watching, so it'd be interesting to watch.
So Schumacher's son, he actually races now.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, because he had was it a ski accident? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
I know nothing.
Chris in the comments talking about The Expanse. I know they've mentioned that several times.
I have been told so many times to watch that. I need to get on that.
Same.
I think I would struggle in the first couple episodes. I think I've heard you kind of like have to push through a few, and then it like that was a good one. Oh,
Chris said he's got one more to finish.
Oh, okay.
And then Jeremy said it's a good one. Yeah, I've heard good things about it, mostly from Chris.
And Andrew, I think Andrew's a big fan. I don't know if he's still watching, but he's mentioned it several times that it was like really good. Yeah.
I do have another good show you could do a trivia on. New Girl.
I've never seen it.
I watched the first season and I think I bowed out like couple episodes into season 2.
How?
Who's it with?
I liked it. It was good.
Zooey Deschanel.
Oh God, no, I can't. She's okay in Elf. Because she's quirky and the whole movie is quirky and it works.
She's quirky in New Girl.
Oh yeah, I don't know that I could handle that for a whole no.
But there's a character Schmidt that I love on
Schmidt.
Did love.
So we just lost her as a viewer. That's great.
Pardon?
We just lost her as a viewer.
Oh. Boo freaking hoot.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I watched of it in season one.
So good.
Yeah, and then I think it just lost me in season 2.
Shenanigans. How about Supernatural?
Never
Great
seen
show. That's a great show. That would be a good. That's a lot though, right? That's another 14 seasons.
Yeah, that's. I haven't seen the last season yet because I started rewatching with my wife, so I waited to watch the last season. So no
And then
idea.
I saw the buzz. They're doing like a prequel series
Mhm.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, where
So
Dean's
while-
coming.
While you guys watched all these series, I was watching The Office again. And again.
It showed because you beat Eric by 2 points. So well done. And apparently Aaron doesn't like Zoe either. So
Zoe Deschanel. Well, and she was in the movie
this one,
the Guide to the Galaxy,
She was.
right? Was she not in that movie?
she was in Hitchhikers.
I
Yeah,
don't remember her in that one.
pretty sure.
It's possible.
Now I gotta look it up, but I'm pretty sure I did not like her role in there either.
I don't remember her in that one. It's possible.
Well, I gotta look it up now.
Oh, Jeremy says yes. Yep, Chris says yes. Yeah, apparently it was.
Yeah,
It wasn't memorable.
it was memorable, not in a good way.
Yeah, Martin Freeman was great, and then what's his name that played the robot? I can't think of him. Oh, Rickman, Alan Rickman.
Yeah, I wasn't huge on the movie. Like I had read the book. I was so excited because I don't read, okay? I read the book and loved it. And then I went and watched the movie and I was like, yeah, it is not like the book.
Yeah.
And I know that most times it's like that where the book is not like the movie, but that one it had to be the same. Like I just yeah, there was too much stuff that wasn't there and not done the way I had envisioned it, and it was just I didn't enjoy it.
They're doing a remake, so I've read. They're redoing Hitchhiker, so we'll see. But yeah, he was great. Rickman, he's one of my favorite actors. Was one of my favorite actors. Still is. He's still great. But yeah, him as Marvin was awesome.
How do you picture him?
Alan Rickman?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
What do you picture?
I think of Galaxy Quest.
Really?
Yeah. I can't get his personality out of my head. Like when I think of him, I think of Galaxy Quest. Of all the things that he's done that's been great, Galaxy
I think
Quest.
of Hans.
Oh, well, sure.
That's the first thing for me each time.
Well, Snape too. Yeah, Gruber.
Well, obviously Snape.
Yeah, it's just Galaxy Quest. That movie's so good.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh,
I know what he looks like in the movie, but I have not seen it.
it's great. It's so well done. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's still, especially if you like Star Trek. I mean, it kind of makes fun of it.
Yeah, because doesn't he have like a weird shaped head, right?
Yeah, because he's not human. Yeah.
Yeah.
But his character, the way he's just so like, about everything is so funny. But yeah, it's Galaxy Quest for me. Yeah, it's probably It wasn't. I mean, I hope he wasn't that just, I don't know, distant and pissy as a human. But man, he plays that part so well. That's a good one. You should watch it. Add it to your list.
To my list. I'll have to rewatch the show and actually take notes.
Sure.
I'm not writing
I'm
it.
prepared. I'm like,
Oh
Right.
yeah, I should have done that. It's right here.
Unbelievable.
Hey, I've been drinking. Okay.
Yeah.
getting her
The gears
nutrition.
are not turning as fast as they should be.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
Hey,
Rule number 76.
come on now. Fine, I'll just make a weaker drink next time.
Yeah, go first in the single and then have the next.
Well, because I didn't want to have to get up for a refill.
Sure.
But then I still did for my vitamins.
Let's get a bigger cup.
Well, I'm waiting for the Ahsoka Tiki mug to come out so I can get it. And then I have a big mug.
I don't know why it's not out yet.
No, they're taking so long. I keep checking and it's not available still.
So aggravating. The
Yeah.
last one I got, it was these. Was it the two behind me? These two little Grogus?
Yeah, I know.
They're in a 3-pack, and they're in a there's another sculpt of him with Mando, and on the back of that, I don't think I have it accessible. I don't want to go get it. On the back of it, it shows Ahsoka as Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, and one of the others. Is it IG? It could be IG-11. I don't know, whatever. But they show 3 others in that set. So it's on the back of the box. Like, they're already advertising for it. And
So
that was...
I wonder then if she's coming back maybe in the Mando series, if we're going to see her in the Mando's 3rd season, and then maybe they'll come out with that pack. Right? Because...
Yeah, maybe. Okay, what is that?
Propaganda.
Not a game. Not a game.
It's a book?
What is it?
It's literally like a book about what their propaganda posters would look like.
Oh, fun.
So like, let's see.
That's cool. Okay, if Chris doesn't have that as a graphic designer, that is a book that he would love. So Chris, if you're still watching,
trying to get a good one for you guys. Just totally
nice.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
That's
all
very
good
cool.
stuff. Like, here's one of Chewie, since we mentioned him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just, like I saw this, I'm like, yes, I need this.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it.
This was my one thing I told you I was gonna include for you.
Was what, that?
That. Because the only Star Wars game I have, which is very sad, currently.
Outer Rim.
Nope.
What the
Oh,
shit?
Yahtzee. I was like, what kind of game is it?
Wait, but do I have a Star Wars game that you don't have?
Yes, I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is it, like Dice Throne? It's Yahtzee Duels. It can't be.
So you.
Yeah, open it up. I'm curious now, too.
I'm not saying it's Ren and Kylo, though.
I find it very funny that they wrote the word Yahtzee white on white so that you barely notice when you buy the game that it's a Yahtzee game.
Yeah,
Smart.
so if you see these,
Yeah.
they're little pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have little dice. You're supposed to get these combinations. Let me put it closer.
Oh, okay.
Right? So you're supposed to get like 3 of these things with the different dice you have. And depending how much further you go up, you see, so you get more dice to throw. And you're trying to eventually get to, if I can find a piece. I was not prepared to open this up. Anyways, if you get to the very end, you kill the person. So it's Kylo versus Rey.
So that thing that you showed with the different pieces, are you working your way down the pyramid or up the pyramid?
Yeah, so like the shorter ones. So the pyramid,
Yeah.
it's set up in a fan. So here's the rulebook. So it's set up in a fan like this. So you're going and attacking, but different pieces get you like the different dice that you need to continue on. So you're attacking different areas.
So what does Kylo Ren do on his
They don't
turn?
do anything. It's just a picture of him.
So is it a solo game then?
No, it's 1-on-1.
But what
So
does he do?
you're
on
just
his
throwing the
card?
dice, getting the combinations, and then turning them over to get extra dice to roll to get to the next layer and next layer until you finally get to the person.
So he's doing the same thing to her, basically. Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I have a game you don't have of Star Wars.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Is it really just called Yahtzee Duels?
Star Wars Yahtzee Duels.
Yeah, I never noticed the white on white. They
Right? They just want you to see Star Wars Duel, and you go like, ooh,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you get home, you
You're like,
open
wait.
it, and you're like, wait, what?
tricked
And then
me.
you look at the box again, and you're like, oh, it's a Yahtzee game.
Marketing.
I mean, they had the figures too. It's like, oh, great, this is awesome. And
That's
then, like,
the thing, because your eyes go immediately to that window,
Yeah,
and it bypasses the word Yahtzee.
yeah.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah,
right
it's very
there.
smart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
I
We
mean,
talked about. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say quickly, like I make fun of Yahtzee, but I still play it. I still enjoy it, so it's a good game.
There you go.
There you go.
I like Jeremy was betting on it being a King of Tokyo. All right, we went over your lightning round of 21 questions, so we all know more about you now, and we'll make fun of you off camera. We went over your game, your company, what's to come, which sounds awesome. We played a little bit of choo peeling your drinks. And then we found out who was better at the office than the other. What did we miss? What else you want to say before we go?
Man, I guess my goal as a self-publisher and designer is to eventually publish other people's designs. So that's my end goal.
Nice. So grow the company more than just stuff that you thought up during COVID.
Exactly.
Well done. Cool.
Well, we wish you the best in that endeavor.
Thank you. Oh, and to also one day hopefully get Katia to do a little wonderful creation of one of my things.
Ah.
That would look pretty good as a mosaic.
Well, those are the old school ones, right? So you see he's holding the mug, right? So the new guys
holding the card. Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
they're holding the deck. And that inspiration came to me from actually a baseball card.
Oh.
Where it was an upper deck card, and there was a no-name player. He was holding the card that was the card of him. It was like the coolest thing.
In the card?
In the picture, yeah. So just like this, it's like the guy was holding his card, but like the card was him. And
yeah.
That's funny. My favorite, but this is a total aside now that you brought up baseball cards. My favorite was, I want to say it was a Fleer. It was a Blue Jay, if I remember correctly, Blue Jay or a Giant. And he actually took a baseball, put tape on it, and taped it to his crotch. And then took the picture, making it look like it was a ground ball that he had missed.
I have not heard this.
Like it actually made it through. Like it's the actual baseball card of him getting hit in the nuts with a baseball. It makes it look like he missed a grounder, but it was all stage. All he did was just take tape and tape the ball to him.
I collect cards, so I'm gonna look for that.
There you go. And then of course there's the Billy Ripken.
Yeah, I was about to say Do you know anything about sports cards, Katia?
Like a little.
Have you heard of the Billy Ripken card?
No.
I don't know if you want to expand on that, Michael.
It's I don't know if it was planned or not, but he was posing with the baseball bat, and on the bottom of the the nub of the baseball bat, it said like "fuck you" or something.
F face.
Oh, face.
Fuck face. Yeah.
So, and it made it through. Like it didn't.
Yeah, they didn't catch it. So like little kids were getting this card that said that. So they stopped the presses, made another version. Didn't like that. Made another version. So there's like several iterations of this one card. and like some cards were like worth ridiculous amounts.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That's funny. And what's
Yeah.
it called?
The player is Billy Repkin,
Oh, okay.
which
You probably heard of Cal Ripken.
No, not really. I'm terrible with names, so.
No, that's fine. It was his brother.
Okay. I
You look-
followed the Expos, so that was my team.
so you know Vlad then.
Yes.
Vlad was great.
They had Andre Dawson.
That was
That may have been
random.
before me.
That it was the 80s. I mean, the 70s, but mostly in the 80s. But he was an
Okay.
Xbox.
Well, I was born in the 80s, so I watched it a little bit after that.
I think the Expos drafted my most hated baseball player of all time,
Who?
Pedro Martinez.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He did go to the Expos.
Why
No,
did
Dodgers.
you hate him so much?
He threw a 70-year-old man to the ground. He's a dick.
What?
Mhm.
Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, so
All
it
right,
was
so
during
one,
the Yankees.
I was-
Red Sox.
I was born in the Bronx, so my blood is pinstriped. So we're bred to hate the Red Sox.
Okay.
Oh. He was a Red Sox. I believe he was drafted by the Expos to begin with. And then that hated rivalry, one of our old coaches charged the mound during a fight, and Pedro grabbed him by the head and threw him head first into the. He's a dick. I hate him.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know that.
We probably just lost Pedro Martinez as a viewer too, but that's okay. All right, so go here. I'll put it in the thing here, but if anybody's watching later, go to any one of those things, support them. They're great people. Eric, thanks for taking. I like the little halo that's showing up there too. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with us and play games and laugh and make us look like idiots peeling drinks. It's good to talk to you. Hope to see you soon. If
Yeah.
not before, at least at Gen Con.
Yes.
It'd be great. Any last words? Last words is weird. Oh, that's a game though. Last message. Last message.
The
Any
last
last
message is
messages?
when is your Kickstarter again?
So April 12th
April 12th.
through the 20th.
Cool.
So it's a nice short 15-day.
Nice.
And while you can, if not, it'll be up on the website after.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then Katia, do you have any news?
Mine's at the end of April.
There you go.
So we'll have like a day or two of overlap.
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's if all goes to plan. So far so good.
Right.
Yeah, so far so good. But yeah, stay tuned.
Cool. So
Yeah.
April will be busy for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna head over to the Discord. Again, the Batcave. Please come join us. Eric,
Send me the info.
I'll send you the link and we'll go talk some more over there.
Sweet.
Now this is where I have to hit the right button because I know Chris is waiting for me to hit the wrong button. I'm not gonna do it, Chris. I'm gonna hit the right button. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys soon.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye.